안녕. 안녕하세요. Hello. Hi guys. Hi you. Thank you for the verse. Thank you for the check-in as well. Thank you, August too. And then thank you, Tara, for checking in. I know you're at the concert right now. I was debating whether or not to stream today. Because I was kind of like tired. Or I was tired because I've been sleeping a little later than usual, which isn't really good, and I need someone to yell at me because that's not good for me, and I need to stop doing that. Like, I don't know. Well, I know why I keep on doing it. It's because I keep on playing Valorant, and that's that's but I hope everyone's doing well. I decided to stream because I did a lot of things today, and next week I'll be away, so I wanted to stream as much as I could this week, so I don't feel bad. Which I don't think I will, but yeah, because I also know next Wednesday I have a podcast that I'm doing with Neon. I'm debating streaming my POV for it because I don't know. I actually don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll either redirect us to his channel or I'll see whatever happens. But I'll probably announce that. And then there's another thing. Like, I have a cover that I need to release next week, or I want to release next week, because a lot of things that I've been working on, I think we're getting to that period where like things are slowly starting to come out, which is really good. But I need to figure out what day to release that on. I'm thinking of doing like Monday or Tuesday kind of shebang so that I can stream on the day. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah. We're busy. Also, there should be a short coming out tomorrow. I worked on this week, but I don't know why, but I've been just like been busy, like busy, but I've been having a lot to do in terms of to fill up my time. And I guess like today, like I was just like after work and everything, I think I'm just tired of looking at like electronics a little bit, or it was kind of stressing me out a little bit, so I took a nap. I usually hate taking naps too, but my brain was literally like I don't know. It was just like it couldn't focus on anything, and I was like, I need to get away from the screen and just focus on that. That's why I was like hesitant about streaming initially, but then after I took the nap, I felt a lot better. But yeah, let me switch machine. Oh my god, hi Moon, good morning. How was your week, Moon? I hope you had a lovely week. Work has been going well for me too, but I don't know. I think I'm like burnt out in terms of I need like a day off or something where I can just do whatever I want, sleep whenever I want, other than the weekend. My PC Twitch chat is broken, so I was typing through my phone. Oh my god. No! Someone please fix this site. Please. Do you have any special plans, Moon? I know some people will be celebrating Father's Day this weekend on Sunday specifically. That's my plans for Sunday. We're going to some Indian place that my dad really enjoys, so I reserved that for us. And then I'll probably try to spend time with him on Sunday. I don't know what kind of plans other people usually do, but yeah. Maybe I'll go on a walk with him or something. Spend some quality time. Oh, but yeah. Oh, before I forget, I need to open... I'm eating like a caramel candy right now. It's actually really good. I have to open my controller thing. Oh, what did I do? Okay. Probably gonna head out soon with the family. What are the special plans for today, Moon? Anything on the docket? 2023. Oh, 609. Oh, 609, 105. Okay. I think this is the second one here. Nga? We're going to aquarium. Oh my god! That sounds like a lot of fun. Do they have any penguins there? I usually love seeing the penguins. Although don't ask me about how I feel about like the ethics behind aquariums and zoos. I feel like I can't go to zoos anymore. Aquariums, I think I'm still a little bit okay with. Also, hi Jappa, how are you? How was your week, King? Where were we in the story? And we did that fight. That fight was kind of hard, but we kind of slayed. And we're 5 days away from day 50. I want to bang this game out because there's a lot of other games I want to play on stream that it's like a backlog. So I was like, I need to lock in. I need to keep on going. I was talking call. They all talking Korean. Jaffa, what do you need help? What with your Korean? What are they saying? What are they talking about? Throw in a little like, nah, nah here and there, and be like, oh, 그러네요. Maybe you drop a little shiba here and there. Or like 알겠습니다. Hahaha. No, actually, if you throw like a omo in there, I think that'll be a shocker. They'll be like, you'll be like, omo. Like if you do that, they'll be impressed. They'll be like, ooh. That's why I was talking about this recently because I think I was talking to Hoon or something, and I was just talking about like I'm like low-key fake Korean in a way because like I understand a lot, but a lot of words I don't know, so it's a lot of context guessing. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, what I usually do is I'll be like, 네, oh, I'll add a little oh here and there, wherever. Throw in a 진짜, yeah, and then they'll ask me a question, and I'll be like, 네, and they'll be like, I asked a question, and I'm like, 시발. Because like at some point they're just spitting Korean, and like my brain, I don't know. Okay, low-key, I feel like it's because I have trouble focusing on people speaking sometimes anyways, but in Korean it gets a little worse, especially when I'm tired. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of like, it's like you have to add those filler words. That's how you fake it, Jaffa. That's what I usually do. But if they ask you something, you'll be like, oh, 잘 모르겠습니다. 잘 모르겠어요. Happy birthday, Nia's mom. Tomorrow. Early birthday. Did you do your birthday party stuff, Mia? Hey, are you getting Switch 2 at some point or still waiting? I don't think I'll be getting Switch 2 unless the game I'm specifically looking for comes out on it. Because I have my PS5 and I still have to play some games on it, Boon. So until I finish those games, I think I will lay off the Switch 2. When I entered the cafeteria, I was greeted by a rare sight. Everyone was there and they weren't even arguing. Good morning, Takun. Morning, everyone's here today, huh? Yes, well, we gotta settle our bet and make these losers do whatever we say. First stream caught, yay! Welcome in, Sidrian? Am I saying it right? I hope I'm saying it right. Hello on YouTube. Yeah, now I'm big chillin' and need to clean tomorrow morning. Oh my god. Okay, girl. The cleaning. I'm so proud of you. I need to clean my room too. Maybe we could do a clean call because low-key, my clothes is everywhere. And I need a vacuum and everything. Welcome in, Sidrian. Thank you for dropping by. Did you get the Switch 2, Moon? Do we really have to go through with this? We basically buried the hatchet yesterday. No, nuh-uh. A bet's a bet. Promise is a promise. I'll never accept these guys if they can't keep their word. Their word? If only Gaku could show this kind of determination for more important stuff. It's gotta be Shoma who makes the call, though. He's the one who fought the duel, and he was basically the MVP of the battle yesterday, too. It really has come down to me. Please, because I'm so unmotivated alone. Like, I take a long time. Like, I can do it, but I don't know why, but like it takes me a lot of effort to like put my mind to be like, oh, I'm gonna do this sometimes. If it's not something like I want to do. Or like I want to do it, like I know it'll benefit me, but for some reason it's hard for me to clean my room sometimes. Anyone else feel this way? I think it's also because I'm like particular about where things are. So like even though it's a little mess, it's like, oh, if I do this, I need to like restructure it. Is that OCD? I have no idea. You fought, you won, now you just gotta claim what's yours. Alright, I've thought of something. Whatever it is, we'll do it. Shouldn't they tell us about like the truth of everything? I hope they do that. In order to the losing group, I wonder what he's come up with. I need 3 business days. Girl, I feel you. I need maybe like 2. Actually, I also hate like cleaning too. I need like a whole day to clean. I clean 2 rooms, the bathroom and my own room. But like I need a whole day to do that thing. Like I need to take my time. And then I know it's not a lot of work, but like when I'm doing my laundry too, it's like it doesn't even take that long, but mentally I have to prepare myself. I don't know why. Is this Danganronpa? No, this is the 100 line, but it's made by the same devs. This is it, Shoma. What are you gonna do to tell them to do? Okay, here it goes. Hey, I know you must be mad at us and everything, but if I'd won, I was never actually gonna hold you. You stay out of this. You'll get yours soon enough. Go for it, oh mighty and powerful Shoma. Do your worst.
You all
to be our friends.
Oh, he's so cute. You know how weak I am and how much I hate conflict. I can't stand how tense things have been between our 2 groups. I'd be a lot happier if we all got along. It doesn't matter who was here first or what campus we started at. Let's just be friends here now as members of this academy. Anyway, that's the best my single functioning brain cell could come up with. Does that sound alright? That's all you want? I feel like that's something we should be asking you for. Whoa, 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 Shoma. Maybe you want to rethink this? I got a whole bunch of ideas you can use. Gaku, he's the one who fought. He's the one who gets to decide. That's right. What Shoma says goes. So much for getting our own back, but it's not like Shoma was ever gonna come up with something really bad anyway. Well, there you have it, guys. An order's an order. Oh my god. Sister Shoma. Why are you crying? Such a magnanimous attitude for a victor to take. I'm so moved. From this day forth, we will all be comrades in arms together. So says the Holy Jumanji Sword. Right, so long as you don't mind me being friends with human filth like me. Come on, enough putting yourself down. You're a great guy, Shoma. It'd be an honor to kill you someday. What do you say, Kurara? It's not such a bad deal, is it? It's not like I have much of a choice. As in, oh, Suzuki, my word is my bond. Right, of course. Sounds like we're all in agreement. Unless you have any objections, Gaku? Oh, forget it. Not like I could talk you out of it now. Just so you know, I haven't given up on us participating in a killing game. I'll make it happen someday. I'm really glad you weren't the one who got to decide this. Now you guys won't fight anymore. I'm so glad. Right, we still might get into little quarrels now and then, but that's all but part of being friends. From now on, we're all in this together. For the next 50 or so days, at least. Just when it seemed like everything had been resolved, Kurara approached Shoma and the mood turned tense again. What is it? Really hardcore into this avoid conflict at all costs stuff, huh? Not surprising coming from someone who'd take the blame for eating my curry when you had nothing to do with it. You knew I was lying about that? Of course, I knew at the moment you shrugged off my question about its taste with that half-hearted "it was delicious." No one who's tasted O Suzuki curry can help being overwhelmed with emotion and giving a detailed description of the entire experience when pressed. Wait, it wasn't Shoma? Then who was the real curry thief? Oh, it was Mr. Maruko. I saw the whole thing. No way! I thought it was be careful. If you knew all along, why are you only ratting me out now? You know me, I can't stand to see wicked deeds go unpunished. Hold up, you're the one that got us into this mess, Gaku? Villain, blackguard, I will slay you where you stand. Oh, whoa, calm down, guys. We're all friends now, remember? So how was it? How was it? Well, you know, it was the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. I never thought anything could taste so amazing. I don't think I can go on living if I never get a chance to taste it again. Maybe I'll make another batch if I feel like it. I think she forgives you. Looks like you're off the hook, Gaku. I am? I think this calls for a celebration, or at least something to cement our resolve. Everyone form a circle. We'll each put a hand in the middle, then do an inspirational cheer and throw them up all at once. What decade are you from? Decade are you from, man? Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Now that we've made up, we might as well have a little fun. Right, Takumi? Huh? Oh yeah, sure. Fine idea, Sir Ado. Just the thing to boost our morale. What is this, some corny old sports manga? This is the last time I ever do this, alright? Sorry in advance if you catch anything from me. My hands are probably covered in failure-inducing bacteria. Guess there's no cure for low self-esteem, huh? Let's all promise never to give up. No matter how bad it looks, we'll get our killing game someday. Reluctantly, we all got on board with Ado's gesture of teamwork and togetherness. Well, not quite all of us. Kako, Ima, come on. You should get in on this too. I know it's kind of lame, but it'll only be for a minute. Just put up with it until then, okay? Sorry, but I find team building exercises like this absolutely sickening. My dear sister and I will sit this one out. Oh, don't worry. We'll find other ways to amuse ourselves. Feel free to embarrass yourselves without us. We'll be going now. I said we'll be going now. Come on, sister dearest. Shouting the group, Ima and Kako left. We couldn't help feeling a little deflated after that. What's the matter with those two? Why do they cringe away from us so? You're the one who's cringing here, Toshika. I'd avoid you too if I had any better options. We'll just have to go ahead with the members we do have.
All right, here we go. Special Defense Unit, fight!
Oh my god. It's kind of cringy, but kind of cute.
Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense Unit.
Why are they doing so much? And so the whole group, minus the Tsukumo twins, cheered at the top of our lungs and made a vow to work together from here on out. Of course, that didn't mean we want to spend every waking moment together. After finishing breakfast, we headed back to our rooms for a while. This Shoma unite the teams. No more infighting. That went better than I could possibly have hoped for. Even more surprising, it's all thanks to Shoma, who'd have thought he'd become such a team player. Alright then, what should I do for the rest of the day? I've got plenty of spare time. I might as well use it. Meow! Okay. New VR? Okay, perfect. I want to do the VR missions. Eito. Yeah, let's do the VR missions. I wonder if I can upgrade anything right now. I wonder if there's anything good. Learn Airblade. Unleash a vertical slash attack. This seems pretty good. Linguistics needs to be at 2 though. Put them up. Hit an enemy and challenge them to a one-on-one brawl. Inflicts enraged on... Oh, okay. My go Eito. Fires a concentrated volley of shots in a vertical line. Wait, I want to learn this. Social studies. Ba, ba, ba. Shoma. Omega. Try to actually attack for once. Inflicts stun on a user. What? What the flip? Nozomi. Yugamu. I need to like up my stuff if I want to learn this stuff. Okay. Cool. Well, I want to do this first. I'll do this and then social studies and whatever. I need to level it up to number 2, I think. Meow, 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 meow. Olay. This is a lot of...
My best won't be much, but still.
Oh my god. Hi, Dip. How's it going?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Rev it up.
I'll put an end to this. You had this coming.
Okay, I'll do that.
Let me handle it. Letting loose.
No, I hate these guys.
I guess it's my turn.
Where's this guy? Oh! Oh! My hard hitters are over here, Loki.
Ready whenever.
It's nice to see Hero. Oh, my queen. I miss you.
My turn.
1 damage, 5 damage. What can you do, sir?
Killing. This may hurt.
Oh, wait. He's low-key kind of strong. Uh-oh. Oh, let's see. Uh-oh. Is it just me or... Oh. 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 Yeah. Yes.
Let's freaking go.
Oh, why are there so many? There's so many of these loser pantses.
I'm ready whenever.
어떻게 해야지 모르겠습니다. 모르겠쇼.
Much for me.
Onward. Time to move. I'll chop you to pieces.
This is
Broken
good.
system.
I'll do that. Impact stab. Oh my goodness.
I still got gas.
Eat this. Oh, let's do this. Uh-oh.
Can't slow me down. I still got gas.
I still got gas.
Knocked it out of the park.
And then...
And ready. That's what I'm talking about. Just watch me. Bang, bang, bang.
we'll do this. Okay,
I guess
perfect.
it's my turn.
Huh.
Now then, to business.
어렵네. 어려워. 어떻게 해야 하는지. 너무 어려워.
Take this.
I'm good to go.
Let us begin.
Girl, can you hit anyone? Nope. Oh. Maybe this might be good.
I leave the rest to you.
Wait, what? That?
I'm ready whenever.
Executioner. Yes.
Allow me to trim down their numbers. All well and good. I guess it's my turn.
I guess it is, sir.
Let's go! Here we go! It's killing game! Let's go!
I go like this. Oh. Wait, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Oh,
Drop dead!
yeah. Okay. Noise. Very noise.
Boring.
I don't get any voltage from that. Insane. Insanity.
I can do this much. I'll get in their way for once.
Now then.
I'll get in
To
their way for
business.
one.
I'm taking the wheel! Hi-ya!
Time to move. Die.
Okay.
Satisfying.
Kneel before me! I'll end you!
I think you'd be fine. Maybe. Oh.
My body! Uh-oh.
What are these losers doing? Nice, Shoma.
Ow! Ouch!
Okay. Oh, nice. It was big.
I'll show you what's up.
Oh, 어려워.
Time for me to move. I'm good to go.
Attack 2.
Now then. To business. All right. Let's get started.
Let's kill this.
My way. Broken so soon.
Wait, she didn't even use her special attack. Like, why is she? I have no idea. Why is she out? Like, why is she winded? I don't understand.
Ain't over yet.
Ain't over yet.
That ain't nothing.
Does it matter if I have him die here? Like, I think I should be fine. Loki,
I'm ready for whatever you got.
see ya. See ya, King.
Doesn't feel half bad.
You. I think that's worth.
Prepped and ready.
Oh, why? Oh, because she ulted. Okay, I understand. Jury?
Good to go.
I'm short.
Ready when you are.
Oh, I can accelerate as... Ooh. Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alpha. Alpha. Thank you for the raid. What the heck? Miss Alpha. Welcome in, Raiders. Oh, thank you for the shout out. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm a Dream Reader VTuber. And I'm playing 100 Line. Last Defense Academy. Made by the same developers as Danganronpa, if you're familiar with it. Thank you for the follows. Rye Frost, Yun To Perja, and then Chisuri. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hi, Kyle. Is it fun? It is fun. This isn't like a main story battle. I'm using our free time over to get some points so I can like level up my characters and all that jazz. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. I love Danganronpa. It's really good. I highly recommend the game. If you like the Danganronpa series, it's definitely like different, but I really like the like. I think the original Danganronpa was very it was very like logic oriented. It's like Phoenix right oriented, but this one's more like it kind of feels a little bit Fire Emblem esque. I think. Yeah. Hello, Ira. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow as well. What were you doing, Miss Alpha? Did you have a nice stream? What were you guys up to? Were you drawing? Did Miss Alpha finally do a karaoke stream or something and I missed it? That would be crazy.
Just watch me.
Just watch me. I can get behind a Fire Emblem. Yeah, it's like the gameplay is like it, I would say. It's really fun. I highly recommend. If you enjoyed the Danganronpa series. And there's like a little mystery to it too. It's like if you like story oriented games, this is definitely very like story oriented. I was decorating top loaders as little gifts for people I'm meeting at cons. Oh my god, ma'am. Oh. I want to see
Put an end to this.
what kind of decorations were you doing. I'm so curious. But yeah, if you have to go run anywhere or anything,
I'll do what
feel
little I can.
do what you have to, ma'am.
If you can stand me.
But otherwise, if you guys want to just sit back and relax, it's just like chill Friday night kind of gaming kind of thing. Nothing too high tension, I guess. Me yapping while I play this game. Oh, dinner real quick. Have a nice dinner, ma'am. Eat up.
Defend all of you.
Thank you, ma'am. No stickers at all. Ooh.
Yes.
Ready whenever.
Yeah, so the gameplay is like you can upgrade the skills they have, and like currently I'm like at like day 40. It has 100 days in this game, and I'm currently at day 45, I would say. Yeah. I don't know why I said I would say, but I am. And sorry. Let me try to let these guys. Let's do this.
Shifting
You
gears.
have my thanks.
And you can upgrade their attacks, and you get more characters as the game goes along. I don't know like the full extent of how far they're gonna go in terms of the combat, or like if there's gonna be anything more than now, but like you have your typical different options. You can like defend, attack. You even have this like potions, kind of like items that you can use. That it's all like turn-based, I guess, turn-based system. And then top left, we have each turn takes up like 1 AP, I believe, mostly for the most part.
Let's go.
But yeah. I have no idea what to do, guys. Actually, I have enough turns, technically speaking, but
Time for action.
also heals fatigue.
I'm ready whenever.
I'll do this. Ooh, this is kind of nice.
Here we go.
I definitely have like characters that I like their gameplay style a little the most. Like
Watch and learn.
I like Eido's gameplay style a lot. I like Gaku's too. Spread attack and then Kyoka. I like the hard hitters a lot. But I really we just got Shoma recently. He's like a freaking mech. Oh, it's insane.
Time for me to move.
It's pretty good.
Stings, doesn't it?
Time to move.
Yeah, I like the chess bishop.
Die.
I like how they did like unique patterns for the gameplay style for each character too. Like they don't all hit exactly the same way. Thank you for the follow, Anthony. Welcome in.
We better get moving.
Ooh, I might be able to get this other guy too.
Allow me to trim down their numbers.
Meow.
I'm good whenever.
I just saw this guy. Wait a second.
Owie.
Oh. Oh. Okay. we're good. I think we can finish this.
Dangerous.
Wait, can we? Girl, can we finish this?
I'm ready whenever.
I've got this. I'll end you.
That one.
We better get moving.
This one. Yes. And then who else? Oh.
Ready when you are.
Locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded. Oh, wait, I can just do this. So certain enemies give you AP back too. So like these bigger enemies will give you back AP. But like things that are like very like less HP, like this Darumar or whatever, they don't give any AP upon killing them. 2 paralyzed bullet.
Pulling the trigger.
Oh, what are you playing? Sorry for my ignorance. No worries. I'm playing the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. It's made by the same developers as Danganronpa. If you've heard of it, if not, Danganronpa is kind of like it's like visual novel style game, but there's a lot of like interactive parts about the game. It's definitely like story heavy, and it's like most of the excitement is from like following the story and everything. But this one's a little interesting because apparently if it didn't do well, like this game, like the company was gonna go bankrupt or something like that, which is kind of insane. They like put in a lot into this game. But the premise of this game is like we have 100 days to defend this academy. This academy for some reason. We're basically trying to protect humanity in some way. And so through doing that, we learn a lot about like the backstory of like why we're there and like figuring it out. What's interesting though is there's supposed to be multiple different endings you can get in this game, so there's a lot of like replayability too and everything. It looks like Danganronpa art. It's the same artist. Hi, Gomu. Hi. It's like they use very similar assets and they make a lot of like Easter eggs to Danganronpa too.
It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack. Well then.
Good night. Looks like another day's over. There's nothing to do here at night. I'll just go to bed and rest up for tomorrow. And so our 45th day at Last Defense Academy ended without incident. Yes, my goal is to make it to day 50 today. And yeah, apparently there are 100 endings too.
Get ready for your 40s. Prepare. Be ready to give your.
I actually don't know the truth of that. Hello, weird alien 65E. Welcome in. How are you doing? Right after the morning announcement ended, another sound echoed through my room. The doorbell. Also, hi, Finn. Do you guys know each other? Finn, Gomu? Who could need to talk to me this early? Meow. Not really expecting anything, I opened the door. I got a shock when I saw who was there, though. Good morning. Do you have a minute? Morning. Oh, sure, come on in. I did my best to act like I would if I were welcoming any other friend into my room, but it wasn't convincing. I was still nervous around here, even more so now that we were alone. Now that we've cleared everything up between our two groups, I can tell you about this with a clear conscience. It's time you knew about world death. This is one of the mysteries. Like, they keep on, like, hiding certain information from us, and then, like, it's supposed to do with the backstory of, like, what we're protecting the world against and everything. The war, quote-unquote. According to the information Nigo shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. You'll really tell me? That's great. It's been on my mind for a while now. We're gonna tell everyone together. When you're ready, come meet us in the war room. The war room? Okay, I'll be right there. And one more thing. You said you knew someone who looks just like me. Could you tell me a little about her sometime? If it's okay with you, I mean. Mo. Flashing me a gentle smile, Nozomi left the room. I never thought she'd be the one to make the first move. I'm glad she did, though. I was way too nervous to bring it up. Someone who looks just like her. I don't know if that's the way to put it. I'd put it, but... No, first things first, I should head over to the war room and hear what they have to say. Let me save real quick. Hi, hey, hi, Gomu. Hi, Pin. Hi, Gomu. What are you guys up to? I'm good. That's good. Anything special happen this week? You guys have any Father's Day plans? Alright, looks like everyone's here. Yes, indeed. All the dull-eyed simpletons with no refinement, no social standing, and no future all gathered together in one place. That the future's an unwritten book. I could still make something of myself. Anyway, let me cut right to the chase. We called you all here to talk about world death. You said before that it was what caused this war between us and the invaders. What is it exactly? We'll tell you everything that Nigo told us. It's a long story, but bear with us, okay? That's your cue, Kyoshika. What, me? But I haven't prepared anything, You're in charge of explanations. It's what you're good at. Explanations and exhibitionism. You're a double threat. I'm not taking my clothes off. Don't worry, I'll take the lead here. Let's go. Before I start, there's some terminology we need to get straight. Back in the Tokyo residential complex, did you ever hear about something called Planet Earth? That's where we are, guys. We're on Planet Earth. Playing some Marvel Ranked and going to Battle Rank, that's crazy. The Marvel to Battle Rank pivot is insane. I was at someone's 1.0 debut event. Now I'm waiting on some friends to play games later. What games are you guys playing? I hope the debut went well for your friend. I've heard of it, sure. I can't say I know very much about it, though. Same here. From what I read in library books back home, it's where humanity used to live, right? They mention it in old manga sometimes, too. It's supposed to be really huge, like hundreds of times bigger than the complex. I think that's about all any of us know. We kind of skimmed over the subject in school. Humanity once lived all over planet Earth. The population was in the billions. And they didn't live under a giant ceiling either. They had an open sky, just like the one here. Billions? That many? But then a phenomenon that came to be known as world death changed everything. Earth was no longer able to support life like it once had, and the population began to decline rapidly. To combat this, giant underground shelters were constructed to house the survivors before humanity died out completely. Underground shelters, you mean? Yes, that's what the place where we grew up really is. The Tokyo residential complex is a colossal shelter hidden deep beneath the Earth's surface. Shouldn't they be burning alive then? I don't know. They're dragging me into R6 Siege. That's crazy. You play R6? That's crazy. A shelter? The whole thing? All this happened a long time ago, so even Nigo wasn't sure how accurate this information is anymore. But so far as we know, our community in the Tokyo residential complex is the last of humanity and has been for hundreds of years now. Wow, we're really getting a history lesson today, huh? I never even knew there was a time before the TRC, a Yoksa lesson, a Yoksa swap. And world death is what forced everyone down there? Just what kind of phenomenon is it? Essentially, the planet began killing itself. It did what? According to Nigo, the Earth has a life of its own, and while it's not quite like ours, it has its own will too. When the planet decided to end its life, numerous natural disasters started occurring all around the world. That was world death. The planet tried to kill itself. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm reading that sentence is crazy. The planet tried to kill itself. It can do that? But what drove the Earth to do that to itself? Remember how we said the human population was in the billions? Well, they all need somewhere to live. They developed and cultivated the world around them as they saw fit. Not really giving a crap about the long-term consequences. It's kind of hitting a little too close to home, guys. Pretty soon, they were draining the planet's resources faster than it could replenish them. Not to mention the many wars humanity fought against each other. Some of them were so bad they left the Earth permanently scarred. Couldn't put up with that kind of abuse forever. Something had to give. This is our reality. This is a little too real. The new update made it free, so they're making me play. Oh, wait, was it pay to pay? you pay to play R6 before? I didn't know that. I thought it was free. I assumed it was free, but it's not free? I'm not surprised. Leeching off someone else without ever giving anything back and abusing them on top of that sounds like my scumbag brother. You have a brother? They didn't realize the planet had a mind of its own, but they should have known better. Humanity continued to propagate, willfully ignorant of the damage they were doing. Of course, the Earth wasn't completely powerless. It showed its resistance with earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, volcanic eruptions, stuff like that. But no one recognized those disasters for what they were. They ignored the warning signs and just kept on keeping on. Right. Just like how he ignored all the eviction notices and restraining orders and doubled down on the violence. Girl is traumatized. You're making it really hard for us to ignore you. Finally, Earth reached its breaking point and shut himself up in his room to wallow in self-loathing and play gory anime games all day. You can tell us your twisted family history later. Just shut up for a minute. As I was saying, Earth turned to its last resource, to kill itself and take mankind out with it. You've got to admit, World Death is a pretty fitting name. Apparently it wasn't free before. That's so surprising. Like, I swear. How much did it cost when it wasn't free? Oh god. What happened to my voice? Hi, great. I have no clue. It could have been that expensive. You don't think it was like a $60 title, was it? 23? Okay. 23? Were there a lot of R6 players? Rainbow Six? I have a couple friends that played. But I never played myself. I don't think I would have played if I had to pay money for it anyways, too. So the planet dying, the planet choosing to kill itself, was humanity's fault? Not a pleasant thought, is it? The Earth must have really hated us by then. It's hard to imagine the kind of overwhelming despair that would make something to do that. Once world death began, there was no stopping it. The environment became barren, hostile. Millions, no billions of lives were lost. Kind of like the rumbling. But a little different. Yep. The only reason humanity didn't go extinct is because a handful of communities were able to escape into the shelters. Like the Tokyo residential complex. Have you ever wondered where the name comes from? Most of the people in the complex are descended from residents of Tokyo, a metropolis that stood on the surface hundreds of years ago. Of course, it's been so long that no one remembers what kind of place it was or why it was called that. Whole generations have lived their lives without any awareness of the world outside the complex. Us included, naturally. By the time we were born, humanity had already been living underground for years. Wait, is that what she said? Until we were brought here, the complex, the shelter was our entire world. We ain't in the complex anymore, so you're saying this is what the service looks like now?
Yes.
I don't think it was super popular, but it was popular enough to have a pro scene. That's what I remember. Is the pro scene still alive, though? I feel like it is, but maybe it's a smaller, more niche community.
This is the land where our ancestors lived. You can see now why they had to go underground.
For real? If it's that bad, should we even be here? Should we get back to the complex? And the complex isn't necessarily any safer, not anymore. I've never really kept up with R6. I just occasionally see it pop up on Twitter. I feel like it's the same thing with the Overwatch esports community. Like, I don't follow... I don't know if my perception is right, but I feel like Overwatch esports isn't that popular. But then I was on the T1 Reddit, and then I saw, like, stuff about T1's team. T1 has an Overwatch team, by the way. Did not know this. But they, like, won a match or something. And I was like, huh. This is... like, this community still thrives, which I guess makes sense. Like, Overwatch isn't small, but I don't know. I just don't hear things often about the Overwatch esports scene. What? Why? How? World death is still going on. It won't end until all life on Earth is extinguished. It's only a matter of time until our little pocket of humanity runs out of resources and finally gives up the ghost. No way! There's just one thing that can save humanity from the effects of world death and give everyone a brighter future. That's whatever is in the defense room of this academy, or so Nico said. It can save us from world death? But what is it? What is the school here to protect? Perchance it's a set of mystical artifacts that grant a single wish when brought together? Or maybe it's just one, and we'll have to set out on a journey across our universe to collect the others. A grand tour, if you will. What, you think you can just ask the eternal dragon to bring everyone back? Get with the program, Grandma. It's all about permadeath these days. It's definitely not as popular as compared to like 2016 to 2020, but it definitely fell off a bit. Actually, before this, I was taking a little snack break before I started stream. I was watching the Hall of Legends document for Uzi. It was actually really well directed. Sorry, it's kind of off topic, but it made me think about it. Man, for League of Legends, I feel like 2015 to 2020, or like, okay, even now is pretty good, but like 28 to 2018 times, like there was so much stuff going on. I didn't watch that. I love Uzi. No, it was really good, especially like the ending. I think one of the comments said it because it was like a Marvel's post credit scene kind of thing. It was kind of cool. I love Uzi. I have so much respect for it. It was really cool though because they brought a lot of his old teammates. I only realized then, like after watching the documentary, like how many Koreans really were in the LPL scene back then. Uzi started my SKT off era. No, that's crazy. What is wrong with you? That's insane. I actually Uzi started my RNG hate my RNG hate era too. It's RNG and G2. I hated those teams so much for like the longest time. But in 2018, actually, the year that Uzi won MSI 2018, I took a photo with him, with Karsa and everyone else. I think Xiaohu was there, if I'm not mistaken. The 2018 roster. So I have a photo. It was actually the first day of group stages. I wasn't supposed to be there. And I have one with DRX too. Or Kingzone. Ex-Kingzone team. Peanut, Prey. It was a good day. I was shaking. I remember I was shaking so much. Sometimes I look at the photo and I'm like, oh, I met some legends. But I haven't met Faker yet. So that's my goal. My end goal. Welcome back, Miss Alpa. Did you have a nice dinner? What'd you eat? Nay, morbid stories where everyone dies are even more out of date. And in trying times, people need something more uplifting. Can you two have this discussion somewhere else? Unfortunately, Nico didn't have clearance to actually tell us what's in the defense room. Said it had to remain secret so the enemy couldn't get wind of it. But there was one thing he was clear on. Whatever this thing is, it's humanity's last hope. I feel like there's nothing behind the door. Has some spring rolls. Ooh, yummy! Is it homemade or is it like pre-meat? Or did you get somewhere else? The only pro I've met was Double Lift. My boyfriend was went to Korea with his family, and they were staying at the same hotel as Double Lift. And I told him like, just take a photo with him. Ask him for a photo. He had two opportunities. One at the gym. Apparently, he was FaceTiming his girlfriend. I think it was Lena. That's what he told me. But he didn't want to interrupt that. That was fine. But then on the street in front of the hotel, he passed him and still didn't say anything. I was like, you had two opportunities and you fumbled both times. I was so angry. I was like, no way. But I think it was when they were boot camping in Korea or something like that. I haven't seen a pro in so long. I want to, but like honestly, the only pro scene I follow so closely that I want to take photos with the people is probably the League scene. I don't think others, I don't know. I met him at a meet and greet way back in the day. I don't know what I would say. You're doing a great job. You're pretty cool. You're pretty pog. Thank you for the check-in, Sputnik. We're fairly certain that something is gonna happen on our 100th day here. Something's gonna activate or awaken or something. At any rate, that's what will deliver humanity from world death. We'll be able to live and thrive on the surface again. All we have to do is make it to day 100. Nozomi said it's our last hope. Our last chance might be more appropriate. If we mess it up, mankind is done for. Our last chance. And the invaders are trying to stop this world-saving event from happening? Yeah, the invaders are another thing we didn't get that many details on, but judging by what we have been told, we've come to a conclusion of our own. The invaders are world death itself. Yeah, I was just like a big fan dude and had him sign something. I actually, they were at MSI too with Team Liquid. That was the team with Olay, I remember, and Impact. God, I have to say, when you're a fan of the scene for so long and then you go to an actual event, it's a surreal feeling because you see all these big figures on the international stage. I think going to international matches are the best. That must be how people feel like watching Valorant Masters in Toronto. I would have loved to see like texture, and I wish T1 made it to freaking Masters, but PRX. I want to go to Vancouver for MSI this year too, but it's a little outside of my budget right now. Like I really wish I could, and also like the tickets got sold out pretty quickly. I want to see Peanut again. Peanut got me to play League. He's my League Oshi. And then it was Faker. And then now it's Faker, Peanut, and Owner. Those are my holy trinity. But I love everyone. Like something summoned by a curse? The earth must have given birth to them to further advance world death and the eradication of all life on the planet. You've seen the way they fight. It's not such a stretch, is it? And it would explain why they're so fixated on destroying the school. So they're not actually an invading force so much as manifestations of the planet's will? I started watching Pro League in like 2012, but I lost my interest before I got the chance to start attending any events. I have to say, attending IRL for League is actually so fun. I haven't gotten to experience it for Valorant. I think I had the opportunity to, but I was still like jet lagged and I wasn't like that. Like, it doesn't feel good when you don't really know who's playing. I wasn't into the esports scene for Valorant at that time. I'm still like I'm like trying to feel out the teams and see which ones I like. But like right now, I for sure like I like T1. But like if it's not them, I don't know if I would really necessarily go. But watching in person is so good because I actually, when I went to the MSI one, I also went to the playoff stage, and I still remember. Oh, actually, the player is kind of controversial now because he did some suspicious stuff. But he was the jungler for Flash Wolves that year. It was Muujin, I think, and then he did like a Baron steal or something. That was a great match. That was good. And the Earth itself is the final boss here. How are we supposed to deal with that? Also, I think I went through the wrong entrance initially when I was going to the studio. So while I was walking to the front, I passed by like a bunch of like, was it Gambit esports players? And they were like looking at me. I was like, oh, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Seems super fun, but I'm not too into the scene anymore. I'm a big Val watcher now, though. I think Val was hard for me to watch, like, esport, like, with the multiple perspectives before. But I think the more you watch it, it gets easier to understand, like, the flow of what to pay attention to. Like, I think I'm always, like, looking at the map relatively rather than, like, the POV. Yeah. I think before I was so fixated on the POV, but I would keep on getting like confused about like what was going on because I was so fixated on like, oh, what's on their screen, what's showing up on their screen and everything. My off factor is only for the League team. That's crazy. That's crazy. What did don't attack my boys. Things have gotten really heavy, huh? Sorry, I started getting nervous again. Now do you see why it's so important that we protect whatever's in the defense room from the invaders? We haven't been exaggerating. Humanity's future really does depend on us. The hopes and dreams of all mankind rest on our shoulders. We can't let them down. If we lose here, it's all over. So that's how it is. There you have it, a comprehensive summary of the situation. This is why we must strive for nothing less than total victory. Why are you looking so pleased with yourselves? Or yourself? You didn't contribute to that comprehensive summary at all. You're glory-hogging chowderhead. Listen, as long as you don't become a PRX fan, I'm sure you'll have a good time speaking as a PRX fan. Oh, you're a PRX fan. I'm sure you had a nice day these past 2 days, no? Past week, I mean. Holy. I think I like watching PRX is fun. I know Nia, one of my friends. She doesn't hate PRX, but she finds it funny, the memes when they lose. No hate for the players. I like them and respect them. I'm just never gonna cheer for them. They win too much. I get that. I hope they keep on winning though. I think I just really like how T1 as a team markets their players. I think a lot of teams don't do that well enough. Not to get into my spiel, but like, I think it's important to. I think that's like the K-pop-ish aspect that people feel like it's inviting, like K-pop-ish behavior, but it's typical sports behavior. They do this in baseball, they do this in basketball, they do it in football, like they do it in all these other like sports where they have like a brand image around like their players. But I feel like at least in the Western scene, as in like the NA scene and EU scene, I don't normally see this. In Valorant, I feel like the people who do this well is like Texture. I feel like Texture brands himself really well. I think Boaster brands himself well. I mean, Tens, when he was playing, definitely had a good brand, obviously, because he was like a great player and everything. But yeah, I don't know. They do a great job of running their org and marketing their team. Yeah, exactly. I like watching their content too, cause like I like to get to know the players too. Like I think for me to support a team, I have to like the players themselves, even if they're good. If they have a nasty personality, I don't want to cheer them on, cause like why would I want to cheer someone on who actively would hate someone like myself, like who or someone that I care about? Like yeah. If you want forgiveness, strip down and bear your contrition for all to see. But leave those ridiculous sneakers on. You'll look even more exposed that way. Why, this sudden fixation on me getting naked, Lady Carrara? If everything you've told us is true, then yes, we do understand now. We finally know what this war is all about and how important it is. Better late than never, I guess. Explains the difference in the two groups' attitudes as well. It's no wonder Nozomi and the others have such a strong sense of duty. Us, on the other hand, Surrey was killed before we could hear about any of this. We've just been fighting for our own reasons in our own disorganized way. Damn, I wish we'd known this sooner. I'm more fired up more than ever now. Fighting to save people, that's one thing, but saving all of humanity, that's on a whole nother level. We pull this off, we'll be heroes. We'll probably get a reward and everything. I mean, if we save all of mankind from destruction, no one's gonna begrudge us a couple million yen here or there, right? I knew whatever was going on here was serious, but I never thought it'd be this bad. I might have been better off not knowing. I still think the people in charge are crazy for sending an unremarkable nematode like me, but since I'm here, I guess I should give it my all, too. Don't worry, so long as we work together, we can overcome anything, even world death. I like cheering for the underdogs, so I just found myself cheering against T1 most of the time. That's why I'm not a hater. I bet you were cheering for DRX when Deft won. 2022, I bet you were cheering for them, you mother trucker. While I was in my room crying to myself. I was like, please, please. And then I watched Carrier cry and they played the same damn video like 5,000 times. And I was like, oh my god, leave him alone. It's giving 2017. It's giving Faker when he was crying. Oh. Cute model, by the way. Thank you. How's your day? I am doing pretty well. I actually overslept in the morning. But luckily my meetings got pushed back, so I was okay. And then I took a nap between after work and today's stream, and that helped like make me feel better. Cause I was like, I think I was too on my electronics. I needed peace and quiet. I needed not to scroll anything on my phone. I need to be off of my phone. What about you? What were you up to today? Everyone's sounding a lot more motivated now. We're still missing a lot of details, but enough for us to start presenting a more united front. This doesn't feel like some random war we were forced into anymore. It's so much more than that. Okay, so some of us are taking it better than others. It is a lot to take in after all. Sorry to have to be in the fly on your ointment. What? Sorry to have to be the fly in your ointment. Do people say that? I still have some reservations. Now more than ever, I have to wonder if this mission is so important, why entrust it to a bunch of random teenagers? I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Nico didn't seem to know anything about the selection process. Maybe there's a clue in the dreams Shoma's been having? The ones about us being experimented on in that place, Kamakura General Hospital, was it? Interesting idea. Too bad it's not really enough to go on. I'm sorry, my peanut kernel of a brain can only handle so much. What you think, Ima, Kako? Does all this make you want to fight like the rest of us? Us fight? Yeah, humanity's future is on the line, you know. Mr. Yakushiji, I think you need to get your hearing checked. I've already made my position quite clear. I don't care about humanity. I don't care what happens to the complex, or to the planet, for that matter. We've no real reason to get involved, so we'll just leave the fighting to you. Isn't that right, sister dearest? But if it's to defend all of mankind, then... See, my dear sister agrees. Let the girl talk for herself, man. That's all, we'll be leaving now. I haven't had breakfast yet, and I'm positively famished. Good luck with the whole saving the world thing, everyone. I hate him. I thought I could like him. I don't think I can like him. Listen, I blamed TPA back in 2012 for starting my underdog support tendencies. The MSI I can't forget is when TL almost won MSI, but then they lost to... Was it G2? I think they lost to G2. They won against RNG, and then they almost made history. That was insane to watch. I was on my seat. I don't know if we'll ever see something like that. I genuinely am worried about the NA scene for League, or the the NA scene. I really hope that like it gets revitalized in some way, but I don't know. Okay, something's seriously wrong with the Wonder Twins over there. How can they remain so detached from everything? They're like two self-obsessed peas in a pod. Still cute though. You young people today have no notion of social responsibility, but fear not, the holy Jumanji sword and I will beat some sense into them. Leave them, Kyoshika. Trying to force them will only push them away further. That's just the way they are. There's not a lot we can do about it. You okay, Edo? I'll be fine. This long discussion is starting to take its toll on me, that's all. We've been talking for a while now. Maybe we should end the meeting here and give everyone some time to process this information. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. She'll probably short circuit if she has to listen to any more. I've long given up hope on the halfling, not gonna lie. No! I also do feel like the EU scene got a little bit weaker too. Like after, like G2 was really strong during 2018 to 2020 period, I think. But then I think something happened. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, fighting. No. What should I do for the rest of the day? Okay. Oh my god. We're making good progress. Yippee! I want to meet someone who can teach me linguistics. That's math. Is this linguistics? I think it is. It's not where. Oh. Come play a game with me. Alright, let's play. We could play one of my favorite eroges. You'll totally love it. The game, Dorumi chose a very erotic and extreme game, but it was really unpredictable and interesting to play. Video. Creativity went up 6. Pog. Oh. Let me see who I want to hang out with. I'll go to the library and I'll read a book. Listen, when you spend 8 years coping for NA and nothing happens, it's hard to keep going. Honestly, I used to watch the NA scene too, but I stopped because I don't know. I liked there was a ADC player that I was looking forward to, but I don't know. I think the work ethic is just really different. I don't know. Was it FBI? I was kind of rooting for FBI. Reading, hey Jay, sorry I'm late from the raid, Miss Alphas. Hope you're healthy and doing well. Can't stick around, gotta go soon to IKEA. Oh my god. Have a safe trip to IKEA, Jeannie. Have a good rest of stream. Thank you. Thank you for coming from Miss Alpha's raid. I appreciate it. I hope you're healthy and doing well as well. Did we finish this? Yeah, we did. Let's finish this then. The many gods of Celtic mythology. According to this book, there was a god called the Dagda who existed in the Celtic cultural sphere. The Dagda had a treasure called the Undried Cauldron that was able to bring back people from the dead. During war, the Dagda would throw the bodies of allies slain in battle into the cauldron and send the resurrected soldiers back to the battlefield. Soldiers that were revived after death. That sounds familiar. That's what happened to us. Oh, yes. Apple. Yeah, I was a fan of FBI.
Ready, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Oh, he was a C9 jungler for a while too.
You
I
never
forget
know
what his
when the
name.
invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
I forgot what his name was. He's pretty consistent, but then people said that like, I don't know. People said, I don't know. Was he on the TL lot roster? Actually, I don't know. Who was it? Who am I thinking of? I can't remember. It was Blabber. Yeah. I'm thinking of Blabber. I was cheering for Blabber too. Trying to think. Obviously, when we had Bjergsen as a player, I think I always rooted for Bjergsen. Sad when he retired and everything. Had a few moments that people like to remember. And then, who was the support player? He had a beard too. What was his name? I think he was also on C9 at some point too.
Well then.
I can see him in my mind, but I don't remember his name. Oh yeah, Zazel? Zazel? Those are the people I remember that like stood out to me. Top laners? I don't think anyone top laner really stood out to me. I love Impact, but I think NA tops are kind of weak. I don't know. The day is already over, and just like the announcement says, we've got no idea when the next attack might be. But when it does come, I'll be ready to fight. Oh, getting night. Good night. In bed and drifted to sleep. Oh.
Hey, Karawa?
Yeah? What is it?
I love her dress.
Could you help me out with this question? You know I suck at math.
If I just give you the answer, you'll never learn.
No fair.
I was about to say top laners were mostly imports. Yeah.
It's your own fault for leaving all your homework until the last day of summer.
What are you even doing here then? Can't you go read at home?
Your mom asked me to keep an eye on you and make sure you weren't goofing off.
So, I'm basically a prisoner in my own room.
Yup. Now, do a good job and earn that parole.
What's that book you're reading anyway? Looks old.
It's about the world outside the complex.
That again?
Well, it's interesting. Don't you ever wonder what it's like out there? What it was like in the olden days? Reading these old books, I feel like I can imagine it. It gives me a connection to those people who lived under the open sky all those hundreds of years ago. At least, when I can find them, it does. Most libraries don't even stock them anymore. I must have read this book a million times already.
Most people aren't interested in that stuff. The outside world's a scary place.
No, I think there's more to it than that. The people in charge are probably covering it up. They don't want us to learn too much about the outside world in case it makes us want to leave.
You're a conspiracy theorist now? Give it a rest.
Seriously, though, I'd love to see it for myself someday, even if just for a little while. I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
Moon? What's that?
A big chunk of rock that floats around the earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head. And it's got a pale glow that lights up the night.
Right above your head? What if it falls on us?
Nah, that'll never happen. Besides, don't you have other things to worry about?
What if the
you
moon
have
falls on
fun,
us?
Your mom will take away your video games, you know?
Oh, I almost forgot about that.
Erg.
Why does math have to be so hard?
I think the most notable NA top is Fudge. Oh, and that's only because they started counting OCE players as NA. Caveat being, I haven't watched any league since like 2022. That's why I heard about Fudge. I remember hearing about Fudge too. I don't know. There was no one I felt like really good about. I feel like Jensen mid laner, yes. But no one really mid laner. Our ADCs are pretty good, I would say. I think they're pretty good. Or actually, I don't know. How ironic. I never felt any kind of interest in the outside world, but I'm the one who ended up here. I wonder how many people in the complex have ever thought about leaving. Would they even want to live on the surface again? Can't speak for everyone else, but Karua would love it, that's for sure. We can make it through these 100 days, I can make that happen, right? What would life be like for us then? Can't even imagine it. No use worrying about it now. I have to actually make it through this war first. As for today, I'll start by going to the cafeteria. I'm pretty hungry. Oh wait, not to get political, because I was just thinking about it as I was like... But like, didn't the... I'm just talking about the context of the US, but I feel like imports probably got harder to bring over to the US, right? Like, because of the administration and stuff. I'm just assuming. I could be wrong, though. I'd assume that's kind of related, though. So I'm wondering if the NA has been importing players recently, or if it's gotten harder to even be able to import, which means they're focusing more on domestic players in NA? I don't know. I wonder if that's the case. Sure, it was busy today. Kind of nice to see everyone together like this, though. Almost like we're a real class. No offense, but if I had to go to school with these weirdos, I'd never make it to graduation. Don't worry, Gaku. You're less of a classmate and more like a slave who happened to come in through the wrong door. What kind of school would keep slaves on its grounds? I think we're making a great class. All these strong personalities make it more interesting. When you say so, Takumi? Yeah, maybe. Just when I feel like I'm starting to get used to Nozomi, I dream about Karua, and now I'm uncomfortable all over again. We learned a lot about world death yesterday, but I'm still no closer to figuring out the connection between those two. Yeah, I thought you guys had morning training around this time. You taking a break today? Yes, we can always train a little later, and it's worth it to get to talk to everyone. I, for one, welcome the change. Just spending a little time as a group in the mornings is sure to bring us all closer together. That stinks. What? Oh no, not whatever vapid inspirational statement you were about to make, Mr. Outsuki. I mean, there's an actual weird smell in the air. It's like rotting fruit and armpit sweat. Hey, that's my curry you're talking about. You're gonna ruin everyone's first impression of it. Wait, you made more curry? Well, you looked so pathetic when you said how much you wanted to eat again, so I couldn't help myself. Huh? Wait here, I'll go get it. Kurara skipped away and returned with a plate of curry, which she set down in front of Gaku. Prepare your taste buds for the ride of their life. Courtesy of the Osuzuki family recipe. I expect you to eat it all, even the plate. I'm not eating the plate. Besides, curry is kind of heavy for breakfast. Oh, you unrefined little mole rat. What is it like to live so totally unaware of the world around you? I've adjusted the flavor to make it suitable for a morning meal. Now hold on to your ass because this is going to send you into orbit. Come on, I bet it's not that great. Despite his protests, Gaku scooped up a spoonful of curry and brought it self-consciously to his mouth. Oh my god.
This is amazing!
Shmai! Umai. Wait, is it umai? Umai? Is that Isn't that tsumai? I don't think that's though. That's tsu or she. I think shimai. But it looks like umai. I could be wrong. The taste seems mild at first, but then you realize it doesn't need to flaunt its spiciness. It just lets itself spread through your mouth, subtly, demurely. But then the aftertaste hits you, and it's like a firework display of flavor, sweet and savory, bursting in one after another, perfectly balanced, so neither overpowers the other. The more you eat, the stronger the spiciness gets, until your tongue is tingling with delight. The contrast creates with the simple wholesomeness of the rice is sublime. And don't even get me started on the texture. The sauce is so creamy, the meat is so tender, I can't stop eating. My body's desperate for more. Slow down, I can't keep up with all this information. This dish is the ultimate evolution of culinary achievement, bowed out before its superior pedigree. Yes, ma'am. It's really all that? Hey, man, let me try some. Just one bite. Me too. How much curry do you guys think is in a lethal dose? Back off. This is mine, thieves. All of you. You won't take my precious from me. No one can resist the allure of Suzuki curry. Very well, you may all partake of my family's gift to the curry lovers of the world. Form an orderly line there. They're gonna be like this every morning from now on. Let them have their fun. A little camaraderie might help improve their teamwork. Yeah, I guess you're right. Do you mind if I ask you something? What is it? When you were a kid, did you want to see the world outside the complex? Did you ever think about that kind of thing? Yes, actually. I thought about it quite a lot. That would be great to see it with my own eyes, even if it was only for a little while. Granted, now that I'm here, it's not exactly what I was expecting. The lively mood lasted all throughout breakfast. Eventually, the group dispersed and I headed back to my room. Okay. Anytime I talk to Nozomi, it just raises more questions about her and Karuha. Sometimes it feels like their personalities are completely different, but then Nozomi will come out with something I've heard Karuha say before, practically word for word. Are they really parallel versions of each other? I seriously can't think of anything else that would explain it. No use racking my brain about this. I'll try to talk to her more later. In the meantime, what should I do today? Free time! Okay. I want to go here and then here. I need to go to training room real quick. And I want to upgrade my sting. Is this Airblade? Okay. Ooh. I'm being summoned, so I'm a slurk now, but thank you for Yap. Hope the rest of 100 line is fun. Thank you, Finn. Have a nice game sesh. Who's Timo? I don't know. Who's Timo Animal? Allies acting with 1 AP in battle have a 50% gaining support status. Ooh. Oh, wait. That cost. Oh, oopsies. This is good. I'm gonna work on my social studies next, I think. Social studies in gym, maybe? Maybe it's worth it to get gym. Mow down enemies in range. Pushes targets back 1 space. Ooh, that's not bad at all, too. I want to work on social studies, though, because I think 2 of my peeps, they... Social studies, none. Let's go read, then. I want to finish the book, though. It's fine. Who cares? I don't care. Do I look like I care? Did I finish this book? Nope. I'll try reading this book today. The official language of the Tokyo residential complex is Japanese, Nihongo. and there are not many who speak other languages. There are some eccentrics who learn English and French as a hobby. The number of people who can speak a foreign language is probably less than 0.1% of the population. The Tokyo residential complex is a cultural sphere built on just one language. But the world was not always like this. Wait a second. What if the commanders are... What if the commanders are people from shelters that are not the Tokyo residential complex? And that's why they always talk in a weird language. Because like they wouldn't be able to recognize whether or not it's English or whatever. 0.1%. And they only know Japanese. Crossing national borders would often mean an inability to communicate. There was also a mix of people who spoke different languages even within the same country. People would work hard learning foreign languages at school or through courses in order to be able to interact with people from foreign cultures. People who speak a completely different language, that's hard to believe. Observation by 5. Gym science. Is it social study? What is social studies thing? Oh, oops. Linguistic. Oh, no one. Okay. I feel like no one. Oh. Is there anyone with the globe? I feel like there's no one with the globe. That's fine. We'll just finish the book then. Social studies. By 10.
Well then.
Wait, I also want to check one more thing. Because I leveled up, right? Oh, okay. I wonder if it's like better if I spread. I wonder how it works. Whatever. Our last battle was still pretty recent, so there probably won't be another for a while, but this is the invaders we're talking about. They don't do predictable. I better rest up for whatever tomorrow brings. I fell asleep surprisingly easy that night. Compared to when I first got there, the absurdity of the situation and the overhanging threat of enemy attacks didn't bother me nearly as much as it used to. Maybe I was getting used to the place, but was that a good thing? We're making good progress. I think we'll be able to hit day 50. What time is it? It's 11, Paul.
Huh?
Morning already. Better head over to the cafeteria. Yippee. Okay, map. When I got to the cafeteria, everyone else was already there, chatting pleasantly over their morning meal. So, Shoma, I've been wondering, what actually powers your robot suit? What's the structure of the mechanical parts like? I think it runs on hemoanima, and sorry, I don't really know all that much about how it fits together. Maybe you can summon it for me sometime. I'd love to take a closer look at it. Tsubasa, please. You shouldn't get so close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me, especially girls. I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Is this the price of your power, Sir Shoma? Did you have to make a vow never to allow yourself to be touched by a woman unless she bests you in a fair battle? But in the midst of all that merriment, two figures remained steadfastly silent. They're awfully quiet today, even for them. I started towards Ima and Kaku, but before I could reach them, another voice called out to me. Takumi, do you have a moment? Minute is important. What's up, my king? What's up, Edo? It's about what we discussed before. You know my theory about how we all got here? Oh, did you find anything new? Not exactly. I know this will sound weird in light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with a parallel universe after all. Huh? After we learned about world death yesterday, I did a lot of thinking. We're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for the remnants of humanity to move out of the Tokyo residential complex, right? So the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds like we originally thought. It's just that one is on the surface while the other is underground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported to a parallel universe starts to look less credible than it did before. One more thing, I've been asking everyone about their lives in the complex, trying to build up a more complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it wouldn't be out of the question for some of us to have originally come from different versions of the TRC. But so far as I can tell, our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt that we all came from the same place. Okay, but there's still stuff we can't explain, right? Stuff that supported the parallel universe theory? You mean the connection between Nozomi and your old friend Karua? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now, I can only assume that their likeness to each other is a coincidence, or that they're the same person and something's gone wrong with their memory. Those are our options now? There's no way this is just a coincidence, in that case. When you say something has gone wrong, do you mean... Hey, you two, what are you whispering about over here? What? Nothing at all. That's right, we're just having a normal conversation, nothing is suspicious here. You know, something that only makes you seem more suspicious, right? Anyway, all this completely normal conversation has given me an appetite. Let's dig in. Yes, my thoughts, exactly. Ado and I gave our attention wholeheartedly to our food in a vain attempt to throw Nozomi off our trail. Let's go, free time! Phew. Now that I think about it, Ado's probably right. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think our residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then, how do we explain Nozomi and Karua? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if we do fit on one of those explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? If I asked Nozomi about it directly, it'll only put her on the back foot again. She's finally started getting comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Ado never shared his theory with me in the first place. And do something to me. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, my king. My glorious king. Gaku. Where are you, king? Let's hang. Hey, Takumi, what day is today? Answer Gaku's question. Well, I have no idea what the actual date is. There are no calendars in the school. Damn it, dude. Why don't we have any calendars? I don't know what day it is. How am I supposed to throw birthday parties? Celebrating people's birthday is my hobby. Laying out a spread of good food and lighting candles is fun, even if it's not my own birthday. I can't throw any birthday parties for anybody in this stupid school. Dang, somebody's gotta let me celebrate their freaking birthday. Let me sing happy birthday to you, bro. Oh. Nice hole. And then, who else do we got here? Oh, I can lower. I don't mind spending some time with her, actually. I don't know much about her. Let's meet the Queen Osuzuki. Let's see what she's about. Talk to Kurara. Hey, Takumi, do you know what makes a great weapon? What makes a great weapon? I guess how lethal they are? That's certainly important. A weapon must be able to kill an enemy or it serves no purpose. But even more important is a low failure rate. A low failure rate. No matter how capable the weapon, if it breaks, it's as good as trash. Stories of key weapons breaking at critical times leading to entire squads getting wiped out, they're more common than you might think. Really? That's why an outdated, cheaper model is actually just right. Cheap weapons might not have much to them, but their simple construction means fewer points of failure. A reliable, cheap weapon is better than a useless, expensive one. You understand Kurara better. Woohoo! Yippee! Let's go! Honk shoe, honk shoe. Honk shoe, honk shoe. Another day gone. Time to go to sleep. I can't wait. 50! Day 50! I see you! So close.
Get ready. Be ready.
I should get going too. Okay. I wonder if it's possible to upgrade my stuff real quick. I forgot I can do this stuff. I need to investigate that later too. Come on. I wish they would let us like upgrade stuff before going to the cafeteria. That's the only thing I'm kind of like annoyed about. Career was full like it had been the last few days. Kaku and Mimo were the only one missing. Aren't the twins coming today? I don't know. Should I go check on them? I'd offered to do it, but I'm afraid the sight of me so early in the morning would ruin their entire day. Saw Ima earlier. He's fine. He said he wants us to leave him and Kaku alone for a while. What the flip? Wonder what's gone into him. Something about us having a pernicious influence on his dear sister, right? Well, that's just rude. Accurate, though. The walls are awfully thin around here, Kyoshika. I heard you and your sword going at it last night. That's a lie. I was being so careful. Nobody could have heard me. What the flip is wrong? I hate Kyoshika. She actually makes me feel so uncomfortable. You realize you just admitted you were up to something, right? Well, it's not like Ima treating us like dirt is anything new. I say leave him be. Nothing any of us say is going to convince him to fight anyway. He's never isolated himself in Kako like this before, though. I think it's better to ask him about it next time I see him. Alright, good luck with that. Putting aside in my mirror. He's gonna come to us, isn't he? Even if things are quiet now, I shouldn't let my guard down. I have to be ready for the next... Oh, what a pleasant surprise. Pleasant surprise indeed. I'll probably work on my gym next. Yeah, I'm working on my gym next for sure. Nice. De-accelerate. Buffs ally fighting power. Interesting. Well, I can learn this now, which is good. Shoma, you are good. Buffs allies. Okay. This doesn't seem too bad. And then we need to learn the gym stuff. Okay. Cool. And then I want to see... Where is it? I wanted to visit the metal shop because I know I can craft stuff in the metal shop, but I haven't actually tried anything. Oh! Ah, interesting. It uses more materials then. Oh, okay, interesting. Ooh. I need more materials, specifically the rock material. Everything else I relatively have. What? Oh, I'm not spending time with you. I'm spending time with her. Oh, but I don't want to spend time with her. Honestly, she's a little weird. I don't know if I want to get to know her. Anyone else that wants to hit the gym? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Let's learn about her. Sir Takui, will you help assist me? Your master must train every single day. One skill with the blade is just like the blade itself. It requires constant sharpening or it will become rusty. So that's why you're going to practice fireball jutsu with me today, Sir Takumi. What do you mean? Isn't that some kind of ninja thing? I thought you were talking about sword training. Don't get hung up on the details, Sir Takumi. You clearly don't understand the way of the blade. You understand, right? The true path to sword mastery is through these mangas. What in the world are you saying? The series have swordsmen and ninjas, even athletes and highly intellectual criminals. Because there's such a variety, there's something that resonates with every reader. The same can be said about the way of the blade. By arming yourself with a variety of techniques, you can resonate with any situation without fear. So I wasn't sure what Kyoshiko was saying, but I gave up and trained with her. Exercise. Mobility up by 6. Oh. That's my goat right there. I'm kind of curious what he wants, though. Okay, I'm gonna read a book, but... I just want to see the dialogue isn't something... Oh, okay, leave him alone. Okay, I already did that. And let's go here. I'm gonna read some gymming books. Enhancing the body through medicine. There are many types of performance-enhancing drugs. Steroids, stimulants, blood-producing medicine that increase the number of red blood cells. Most sports ban the use of such substances. Engaging in competition while using such drugs goes against the principle of fair play. They're basically talking about doping, right? It may not be fair, but I get why people are tempted to do it. There's times when you have to do whatever it takes to win. And kind of like what we're doing, huh?
You never will then.
Good night. Day 50. The horizon. Looks like I made it through another day. I looked up suddenly, startled out of my thoughts. Nothing had really happened, but I sensed something. Was it my imagination, or was there someone just outside my door? Who is it? I cautiously opened the door, wondering why whoever it was didn't knock or ring the bell. But when I got outside, there was nobody there. Guess I was just imagining it. I felt so sure, though. Oh, and it's raining too. It's really coming down hard. Raindrops were pelting the rooftop all around me, producing a relentless rhythmic beat.
I probably mistook this sound for footsteps or something. Yeah, that must be it. Oh, seriously. This rain stuff is nothing but trouble. I'm gonna get soaked standing out here.
Why is he saying it like that? Oh, I'm gonna get soaked out here. Turned around to go back inside, but found myself gazing up at the sky. Oh, it's the moon. That big rock again. Weird, it looks bigger than it was before. Does it change from day to day? Maybe it's just a trick of the light and the rain.
I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them. A big...
I guess that must be the moon, the one Karo wanted to see so badly. Huh? It's not a real moon. Looks like there's something... Oh.
It looks like there's something mechanical on the surface.
Oh, what the heck?
What's that all about? I thought the moon was meant to be just a hunk of rock.
That's the... What? Huh?
You again? When did you...
It's trying to tell me something just like before. I still can't hear a thing.
I'm not letting you get away this time. Everything that's happened to us is your fault. Sirei being killed, Hideko going missing, you were behind all of it, weren't you? What are you? One of the commanders?
I'm you.
You know what? Save it. You can explain yourself once I know you're not going anywhere.
Just I lunged forward to grapple with the fiery invader. There was a sound like the sky ripped apart and blinding flash of light. Yeah. Yeah. I was so surprised that my whole body tensed up. My foot came down on the slick ground at a weird angle and I lost my balance. Alter ego! The next thing... I feel like it could be an alter ego of him. What's poppin', chat? Hi, Hoink. How are you doing, Hoink? The next thing I knew, well, nothing, I totally blacked out. It's day 50! Finally! We made it!
Get ready for your 50th day of active
Yes,
service
sir.
at Defense Academy. That's right, folks. You're
We're halfway there. Whoa!
You're stepped in blood so far. Returning would be as tedious as to go o'er. There's no turning back now.
No turning back.
In honor of the occasion,
Tired but not bad.
unlock the
How was your day
courtyard.
today,
It's the
Hoyt?
perfect place to
How was your
enjoy
week,
the
actually?
quiet
What have you been up to?
situation.
Have any plans for the weekend? Oh, the courtyard.
I've also prepared a special gift for each. I'll give them to you in person. So come find me in the cafeteria.
I want my gift. Came to lying on the cold, hard surface of the school rooftop. Was I dreaming? No, my back was aching too badly for this to be anything but real. For a moment, I couldn't remember how I got there. But then a call came rushing back. The invader made of undying flames appeared again last night. No plans? I haven't been doing anything, to be honest. That's good, I think. Have you just been relaxing then? That's right, he attacked me. Playing Final Fantasy 14, I assume. What was that weird technique he used? It looks like the whole sky lit up for a second and then... Are you alright, Takumi? What are you doing out here? Oh, hey, Ado. That was some weather we had last night, huh? I'd never seen lightning before. Lightning? Discharge of electricity from storm clouds. It happens here in the outside world from time to time. You probably heard the thunder. That's the sound of it hitting the ground. There's enough force in each strike to cause instant death. Instant death? That's what I read anyway. Lightning is rare, but when it happens, it's swift and deadly. Of course. What's the day in the life of Hoyth? What have you been eating recently? Honestly, with such dangerous natural phenomena to deal with, it's hard to believe humanity survived out here for as long as they did. Wait, natural phenomena? So all that was just natural? It wasn't an attack? But then why did I... Are you sure you're feeling alright, Takumi? You look pale. Maybe you should get some rest. I can bring you your breakfast if you like. I don't mind making the trip twice for you. That's what friends are for, right? No, I'm fine. I just need a minute. I'll see you in the cafeteria. Okay, but let me know if there's anything I can do for you. With a reluctant smile, Ado went on ahead. If that lightning flash wasn't something the invader did, why did I end up passing out until morning? How did it happen again? Now back to the events of last night. I lunged for the fiery invader. There was a flash of lightning and a loud bang, then I was falling. Did I slip on the wet ground and hit my head? I guess that would explain it. That would have left me completely defenseless, though. Why didn't the invader finish me off? Another mystery to add to the pile. I should let the others know about this. They're probably in the cafeteria already. Yippee! Okay. When I got to the cafeteria, I found everyone discussing the new area that opened up. The courtyard, right? Yeah, I saw it. Looks pretty nice, huh? Yeah, it's a little on the plain side, but I like that it's got a ton of space. Why are there cages there, though? I didn't see any animals. Wait, I forgot the courtyard open. I want to see it. With cages that big, we could keep an invader or two. I'd make it nice and comfy with them. Invaders are enemies, not pets. Never mind that. Where's my present? I was promised a special gift for being a brave soldier. Are you saying there's no gift? No, everything is a lie. Everything is lies. There's not much we can do about it. Stray isn't here anymore. What do you think he was gonna give us? The announcement made it sound pretty special. Doubtless it would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measure of joy, so perhaps a new set of torture instruments? Collars with bombs in them? You two are the only ones who'd want something like that. Nah, I bet it was a big wad of cash. Just by luck, I'd miss out on getting it. I hated to ruin the mood, but they needed to know. I raised my voice to make myself heard above the tumult. Yeah. Everyone, can I have your attention for a minute? There's something I need to... Perfect timing, huh? Before I could go on, I was cut off by a blaring siren. The alarm! The invaders are back already?
Intruder alert. Defense
Oh, seriously? There's usually more time between attacks than this. No fear springing another one on us this early. I'm gonna hurl. No matter how many times I hear the siren, it never gets any easier to deal with. Let's go, everyone. If the invaders are attacking, there's only one thing for us to do. Come, unwashed masses, to the war room. Right, let's do it! Everyone hurried out of the room, effectively putting the conversation on hold. Telling them about last night can wait. Defending the school comes first. That's what I have to focus on right now. Defeating the invaders, defend the school, save mankind. Where's the courtyard? Oh, can I not even visit the courtyard? Where is the courtyard supposed to be? Dang. Akimara's room? These two are just jacking off. Anyways. I don't care. Oh, the courtyard is probably in the middle, huh? Everyone's here. Let's get out there and kick some ass. Wait a minute. I've been checking the security feed and something is not right. What you mean? Yogumu pointed to the monitor.
There's no one there. I did a sweep of the whole perimeter, but the place is empty.
Hey, you're right. Where are the invaders?
Don't tell me that was a false alarm.
Nah.
They must be invisible. We'll have to, like, pelt them with bags of flour or something.
Look, what's that?
There.
Oh yeah, there's something. No, someone out there.
Maybe coming out to face us all alone? I can't help but admire its courage.
I'm not so sure about that. Doesn't it look a little unsteady on its feet?
Is it our girl?
I'm pretty sure the security cameras have a zoom function. Here, I'll see if I can get a closer look.
Tsubasa pressed a few buttons, and the image on the screen zeroed in on the strange figure, gradually showing more and more details. Who the flip is...
Wrestler?
This one's not wearing a mask or nothing.
Is
that
this
the
their
commander's
teammate that left?
No,
the-
that's not a commander. It's Moko.
Huh?
It's Moko.
Oh no! I think she's a commander.
That's Moko?
No, she's gonna be an inside job person. We rushed outside to where the girl had collapsed and carried her back to the school. There was still a vacant room on the roof, so we set her up in there. Nah. Looks like she's not hurt too badly. I think she just passed out from exhaustion. That's a relief. I gotta say though, I'm surprised. Is this really the girl you told us about before? Yes, this is Moko Mojiro, our friend, our ally, the one who saved our lives. She stopped the invaders from destroying the second campus at the cost of being taken prisoner, right? I guess she must have found a way to escape. I already knew she'd be alright. If the high school pro wrestling scene couldn't break her, what chance did the invaders have? So it's not just a costume, she's an actual wrestler. Wonder how she got through the wall of fire though. Maybe she followed some invaders in? Or rather, she waited for them to make a hole in the wall, defeated them before they could use it, and went through herself. But that would mean she defeated a whole squad by herself. Trust me, Moko could have done it. That would explain why she's so tired now, too. Well, it's a better theory than anything I can come up with. If Moko is that strong, having her on the team is going to do wonders for our morale. I don't think we can trust her. I think she's a part of the enemy team. I was so worried. I wanted to keep believing she'd be okay, but she was gone so long. Seems like this Moko girl means a lot to Nozomu. No, not just her. Yugamu, Kyoshika, and Kurara clearly care about her too. They told me before that she saved their lives, but I never really got the full story. Look, she's opening her eyes. I agree. I don't know anything about them. No, just... she's suspicious. Too many things are not adding up.
Moko, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Nozomi.
Nozomi? And some guy I don't know?
The name's Taki. Don't forget about it.
Brought your boyfriend over to watch me sleep? So not cool.
Did you come here all the way from the invader's base? All alone? Are you going to be okay?
Ah, I'm fine. You know me. They must have ripped the F section out of my dictionary, because I don't know the meaning of the word fatigue.
Oh, you're so funny.
This fatigue is really getting to me, though.
She knows the meaning of that word just fine.
I've got a moist towelette. My skin's gonna dry out if I don't take off my makeup before bed.
The last nonsensical murmur about her skin, Moko closed her eyes and her head went limp. She's okay, just sleeping. She'll probably need more time to recover completely. At least she's not in any serious danger. I'm sure she'll be fine once she gets some rest. Now she's on school grounds, we can revive her if the worst happens. Hopefully it won't come to that, though. I hope so. Come on, let's give her some privacy. She won't like you watching her sleep, no matter how fascinating it is to you. Right. Let's go. Once we're outside, Nozomi heaved a sigh of relief. That's such a load off my mind. I can hardly believe Moko found her own way back to us. I thought we'd be searching for her a lot longer. I always knew we'd get her back in the end, but I never expected it to be this easy. Let's hope this means our luck's starting to turn. I don't think it's turning. Hey, about the battle when Moko got captured, what exactly happened back then? If it's okay with you, I'd like to hear more about how it all went down. That's fine. I guess I did just skim over it before. Okay. When we first woke up at the academy, we were scared and confused. From what you've told me, it probably wasn't too different from how things were here. But Moko took charge and stopped us from falling apart. That's just the kind of person she is. Whenever we were feeling down, she always knew what to say to cheer us up. Her smile could really light up a room. Thanks to her, we learned to work as a real team. We'd never have made it this far if it weren't for her. I wish we had someone like that here. It wasn't just her personality. She could pull her weight in battle, and then some. She'd plow through any enemies that got in her way. It was amazing. I even saw her suplex an invader the size of a train once. She used wrestling moves on invaders? That is amazing. But then on our 10th day at the academy, a huge swarm of invaders attacked. It was only our second real battle, and even with Moko's help, we were totally out of our league. Top of that, the invaders weren't attacking blindly. They had a strategy, and they executed it perfectly. What kind of strategy? They kept us busy with their main force on the north side of the school grounds while sending out strike teams to isolate and eliminate us one by one. We were still new to fighting, and even when we realized what was going on, we couldn't react to it in time. It didn't take them long to destroy the barrier.
Moko and I were the only ones left standing. Yugami,
Holy.
Kurara, and Kyoshiko were all dead. Even worse, a stray shot put our revival-matic out of commission.
What?
The only one who knew how to repair it was captured.
Oh shit.
Really? Nigo?
If we couldn't get him back, those three would be gone forever. But I had my hands full just keeping the invaders away from the school. Right when I thought my strength was going to fail me, Moko made her move. She knew losing Nigo would mean losing any hope of bringing the others back, so she charged right into the invaders' main force to rescue him.
She took them all on. Alone.
That's insane.
And there were a lot of them. More than enough to rival any squad we've fought since.
Oh my god. What was that noise? Anyways, I don't know if it was adrenaline or latent power or just desperation, but she somehow managed to make it to Nigo and throw him to safety. After that, though, she barely had any energy left, and that's when they captured her, huh? Nigo got the infirmary up and running and revived the others as fast as he could, but it was too late. The enemy was leaving, taking Moko with them. By the time we could fight again, they were already gone. The commander must have used its brainwashing arrows to make her come quietly. No wonder everyone from the second campus loves Moko so much. If it hadn't been for her, they really would have been wiped out. They must have known when she charged in that she wouldn't make it out again. She's just lucky they decided to take her prisoner instead of killing her outright. Seeing her again, I can't help getting emotional. To do all that and escape and find her way here on her own, she's so amazing. Yeah, there's really no other word for it. That's the part that bothers me, though. How did she escape? And how did she find us? I guess I'll just have to ask her when she wakes up. Nozomi and I went our separate ways, and I spent the rest of the day lounging around in my room. Now it's day 50 at Last Defense Academy. We didn't fight any invaders, but we still had plenty to think about. Day 51. I want to fight. I want to fight and then end stream kind of thing. But maybe we'll...
Get ready for your 51st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
We'll see what happens.
Be ready to...
First things first, I should go to the cafeteria and see how everyone's doing. Well, everyone except Ima and Kako. Fuck them. Fuck those hoe bags. Let me load. Okay. I still haven't gone to see the courtyard. Oh, this is courtyard. Ooh. So this is the courtyard. Are those cages over there? Are we meant to keep animals here? They're too big for rabbits or guinea pigs. They actually look human-sized. I think Moko is supposed to go in here. The gaps between the bars are pretty narrow. There's not even enough space to reach a hand through. There's a nose here. Let's see. These cages are fitted with electromagnetic wave generators that can be used to disable prisoners' powers and abilities. Disable their powers? Does that include Hemo Anima? Why would we need to lock anyone up here, though? Foreshadowing! Foreshadowing! Yeah, I think I know who needs to go. Splish Splash! Girl, bring Moko and put her in the courtyard. Kako and Ima weren't in the cafeteria that morning. I'd expected that, but Nozomi was missing too. Are those peculiar siblings still eschewing our company? Seems like it. They're spending all their time in Ima's room. I'm starting to worry about them. What would they be doing in there all day? Probably something cliche and mundane, like planning a suicide pact. There's nothing mundane about that. Brother and sister alone together, perhaps they're... Nay, such a thing would be far too outrageous. You've been reading too much, like... I don't know what this girl does, but... Do I even want to know what you're imagining? Who needs them? No point worrying too much. I haven't seen Nozomi this morning, either. Is my pathetic presence repelling her? She's fine. Moko still hasn't woken up, so she's deciding to watch over her and make sure she's okay. Too bad for you, huh, Takumi? Huh? I don't mean I wasn't... Aw, you're blushing. Don't try to hide it, man. I can read you like a book. You want to get up close and personal with Nozomi, right? Maybe wrap your hand around her heart and feel its warmth before it beats its last? Was that a threat? Was it meant to sound romantic? I seriously can't tell with you. Ah, young love. Why couldn't I have ended up in a killing game with someone with an itchy trigger finger? Don't sell yourself short, Durumi. You can't just throw your life away with the first murderer who takes an interest in you. Those one-night stabs might seem exciting, but there's so much more meaning in a committed relationship. One where you let your bloodlust grow over time. Trust me, your death has value. You need to treat it with respect. But I hand it to you. Yeah, if you take out all the serial killer crap, that almost sounds like good advice. How is Moko doing? Even the state she was in, I didn't think she'd stay unconscious this long. Why not kill her and fix her up that way? Surely you jest. Even if she can be revived, Lady Moko is still our friend. We could never willingly harm her. Even I don't want to off her that way. It'd be such a waste of a good target. You guys have to talk about death and killing someone. I'm starting trying to eat. It is a lot to deal with first thing. I guess we can put this discussion on hold until later. Meow! After a while, we finished breakfast, left the cafeteria, and went back to our rooms for the time being. Free time, free time, free time, free time! Yay! Who can we hang with? Let's just go and read some books. Let's finish this gym book. Yada yada da. Oh, I didn't level up. I fully expected to level up. But... Ah, Shibar. I have to hang out with this bitch. Okay. I guess we'll hang with Yoshika. I don't like her. Yeah, okay, well, let's eat snacks. This cafeteria rocks. Such a dream to have unlimited access to, and me too. When I lived alone in the mountain with my grandpa, I was only rarely permitted to eat sweets. It's been hard living in the mountains like that. I don't imagine you have a lot of convenience stores around. Forget convenience stores. We don't have a supermarket or schools or anything at all. Fended for ourselves, except for whenever traveling salespeople would drop by. Naturally, that meant no in-itsu or any such thing. Whenever I wanted a sweet treat, I would suckle on the nectar of the nearby flowers. That is disgusting. Wow, that is unfathomable to me. I'd often accidentally sip on a poisonous one, then I'd foam at the mouth and pass out. Often? I enjoyed the cafeterias and Mitsu as I listened to Kyoshika's survival stories. After spending some time together, you understand Kyoshika better now. Yippee! Can I level up? What's going on? What's going on here? Oh my god, Chiaki, why are you up so late? Hi, Chiaki. What are you up to?
You never will then.
Good night. Or did you wake up just now? Nighttime already. The day's gone pretty quick. Oh, with all the excitement of Moko showing up, I completely forgot. I was supposed to tell everyone about my encounter with the ghost boy the night before last. Never figured out what happened after I was knocked out. He could still be here in the school somewhere for all we know. If I start talking about that now, though, I'll probably only make everyone more confused. I resolved to bring it up tomorrow morning instead. For now, it was late, and I need to get some sleep. Wow, I think we're making good progress. I was distracted while planning my off-guide trip and lost track of time. Ooh, what are you planning to do?
Get ready, prepare, be ready.
Okay, time to go to the cafeteria and tell everyone about what happened. Pog. If I was expecting a peaceful morning, those hopes were shattered the moment I got inside the cafeteria.
Told you, I've had enough.
The girls are fighting. Kako and Ima, they're actually here today? What's going on? Motherfucker looks like he's about to beat someone. Hey, Kako, what's up? Is something wrong? I can't take it anymore. Always doing what my brother tells me, staying in his room all day. I've had enough of it. At this rate, we'll pass the whole 100 days just hiding, not doing anything useful. I don't want that. I want...
Fight too, just like everyone else.
You do? Well, it's about time, but hey, better late than never. Of course you can join the team. Let's 86 those invaders and save the world together. What does 86 mean?
So ridiculous. Who gives a rat's ass about the world?
What was that? All of you, do you see what you've done? Are you proud of yourselves? All your ridiculous talk of teamwork and fighting for a greater cause has poisoned my dear sister's mind. Nobody's poisoned me, brother dearest. What? Why are you always like this? You never let me do anything. Never even call me by my name. Do you have any idea how much I hate that sister dearest stuff? I know you don't want me to get hurt, but I can't go on like this anymore. Everyone is working so hard, putting their lives on the line while we just keep ourselves safe.
You want to be a coward? You
Oh my
can do it
god.
alone.
Coward, sister dearest, why would you say such an awful thing to me? I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. I want to go to all the concerts or as much as I can, and there's a few meet and greets, but since I'm going with friends, I have to make the schedule because no one else is. You're the schedule planner? Oh my god. Good luck, Chiaki, my king. How long are you staying for? Are you going in early? Are you going to stay long? Or are you just staying for the con? How much longer is this family drama going to go on? I'm falling asleep over here. Shh, don't butt in. They need to work this out between the two of them. Brother dearest, please. For once, just listen to me. Let me do what I want. This is important. Let me fight.
Do something that matters. That's all I ask.
Well, this is a surprise. I don't think I've ever heard you speak so forcefully, sister dearest. You're really serious about this, aren't you? I guess there's only one thing for me to do then.
I have to punish you for stepping so far out of line and give you a thorough re-education.
What? Come along, back to your room. You need a stern talking to. No, please. Come along, sister dearest. Do as your dear brother says. Ima grabbed Kako's hand and started dragging her towards the door, but before he could get there... That's enough. Give it a rest, man. Takamaru stepped in to block their path. I don't care if you are her brother. You got no right to treat Kako like this. If you really love her, shouldn't you respect her opinion a little more? What did you say? What makes you think you have any right to decide what's best for my dear sister?
I have to protect her from herself, if necessary. Now, get out of my way.
Come on. I'm there for like 5 days, so arriving 2 days before the con and doing sightseeing in San Jose and San Francisco. Oh my god, have fun. What is there to do in San Jose and San Fran? Can you tell me too, please, sir? Thank you. Is there anything on your bucket list? I knew he would do that. I had a feeling. He would do something crazy like this. The next he shouts something sharp and deadly looking into Takamaru's side.
Takamaru!
You... Oh.
Piece of shit. It's your own fault for interfering. I am my dear sister's protector. Her rock. Her guiding light. Her everything. Her happiness is my responsibility and mine alone.
Yeah, I don't like this kid anymore.
That's what gives my life meaning. I would do anything to keep her safe. Any act of violence, or cowardice, or cruelty, nothing is too extreme for me.
Takamaru fell to the floor, a red puddle spreading out beneath him. No freaking way, he straight up shipped him. There's so much blood. Kind of gets you in the mood, doesn't it? The killings have finally started. Come on, let's hurry. We have to stop the bleeding. You can use the tablecloth for bandages. Someone help me tear it into strips. But if I touch anything, my total failure pathogens could infect the wound. Never mind that, just do it. We all crowded around doing whatever we could to help our fallen friend. Wait a minute, the culprits escaped. Huh? Kurara was right. While the rest of us were busy tending to Takamaru's injury, Ima had disappeared, and he'd taken Kako with him. They're both gone. Wasn't anyone watching the door? The coward, a true warrior, would stay and face retribution for his actions. Just look at all that blood. I'm about to start drooling. I'm also heading down to LA the Monday after. Oh, really? Oh my god. This sounds like a really fun trip. You're like fully exploring California then. I hope you have fun. We can deal with those two later. Right now, Takamaru takes priority. I think he's passed out from losing so much blood. We should dress the wound and get him somewhere he can rest. There's no rush. If he dies, we can just take him to the infirmary and bring him back. We still have to try to save him. Someone, help me with his legs. We did our best to get Takamaru patched up. Then Edo, Yugamu, Gaku, and I carried him back to his room. Alright, lower him down gently. Right. Once we got him back into the bed, we thought the hard part was over, but we were wrong. Takamaru's eyes flew open and he immediately tried to get back up. That son of a bitch, where is he? I've got to tear your lip for fucking limb. Stop moving around, you're gonna make it worse. You need rest. This is just a scratch, barely even hurts. You're not fooling anyone, man. He cut you open. Of course it hurts. Bringing you back to full health with the Revive-O-Matic's always an option. What do you say? I can make it quick. Don't give me that. Dying in battle is one thing, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let something like this do me in. Of course, death isn't something to be treated lightly, even if we do have the option of bringing people back. In that case, you'll have to stay here and rest until your wound's healed. Don't tell me what to do. I could get up, just... See? What did I tell you? Damn it. I'll get that little bastard with this. Nobody pulls a knife on Takamaru Yakushiji and gets away with it. You guys hear that? Ima's mine. Don't go past any vigilante justice until I'm back on my feet. Yeah, sure. Not like I was about to go after him anyway. Just don't understand. Why would he do something like this to a friend? He's always been protective of Kako, but this is taking it to another level. Damn it all to hell. What'd I get my hands on him? In San Fran, there's a cycling route that I'm following that goes from the docks. Oh, through Palace of Fine Art, Golden Gate Bridge, and then to a town called Sausalito, then taking a ferry back. Oh, shoot. That's a crazy cycling route. Loki, you're gonna be like Ludwig and Sea Dog. Oh, wait, not Sea Dog. What am I saying? Ludwig and Michael when they went to Japan, but for California. That sounds so fun. Wait, you should vlog. Can you vlog your trip? You should vlog your trip, Chiaki. I feel like that would be a cool thing to vlog. After that, I'm visiting Chinatown and go from there. That sounds so fun. I hope you enjoy. Then Jose, I haven't really planned yet. Ooh. Why did it have to be Takamaru he lashed out at? Things are only going to get worse now. Spent the rest of the day tending to Takamaru. Is no one concerned about Kako? Like, the girl is getting re-educated, whatever that means. We're not worried about that?
Huh?
What's that? Like, I looked absently around my room. I caught sight of something that hadn't been there before. What is this? Is this a note? Some kind of note. Please convince my brother to let me fight. I recognize the writing, but given the content, this could only have come from Kako. She must have slipped away from Ima at some point and slid it under my door. She wants me to get Ima to change his mind. That's quite the tall order. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be won over a little argument. Not to mention, if I say the wrong thing, he might stab me too. Time to go sleep. Honkshu. I'll be vlogging my Hey Inspired vlog. Yay! Let's go! I love watching vlogs. I like watching people's commentary and be like, oh, this is pretty good. Or like just the experiences. I think it'd be fun to see what you like. Yeah, I don't know. I like longer style vlogs too. Like the whole like traveling Japan stuff was so entertaining because it's like you just hear people like talk like without like it doesn't have to get to the point right away or anything. It's just like free flow talking and just like observation stuff. I like it. I think in this day and age, content like that is very refreshing.
Get preppy, ready?
I want to fight, guys. I want to battle and then go to sleep. Ding dong. Still feeling groggy, I opened the door and was met with a bright greeting and a cheery smile. Why is he here? Why is he here? Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Ima? Forgive me for skipping the small talk. I'm gonna come right out and ask, are you hiding something from me? Hiding something? Perhaps I'm just imagining it. But then again, maybe I'm not. Well, which is it? Yes. I won't say I was hiding it from you, but I did find a note from Kako last night. I never actually saw her though. She probably just slipped it under the door. That does look like my dear sister's handwriting. May I? Without waiting for an answer, Ima took the note from me and screwed it into a tight ball. Hey, what are you doing? My dear sister clearly put a lot of stock in your oratory skills if she thinks they'd work on me. How about we make a deal, Mr. Sumino? Huh? A deal? If you really need more firepower, I don't mind joining the team. What? I do have one condition, though. You have to convince my dear sister not to fight. Convince Kako? She's going through a rebellious phase. No matter what I say, she refuses to see sense. I'd like you to use your talent for talking to people to get her to give up on this silly notion of fighting like the rest of you. If you can do that, I'll gladly put my life on the line instead. You really mean that? Cross my heart. Any attempt to put my dear sister on the battlefield is doomed to failure. She's meant to be protected, not a protector. She just needs somebody to convince her that this is for the best. That's where you come in. If you can manage that, I'll do enough fighting for the both of us. Well, do we have a deal? Oh, shit. I don't know what I want to do. He stabbed someone, though. Like, a Loki. I don't know. He stabbed someone, and also, like, I think it's like a good alternate. I don't know. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be denying. It's what she wants. She wants to fight, but he's not letting her. And in a way, he kind of wins by us helping him. I think I have to say no. I have to say no. Oh, God. Don't be like that, Mr. Sumino. Do we have a deal? Nope. No. 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 Wait, how many times do you think I can do this? Oh, God. If it jump scares me, I'll be so scared. And he just, like, goes at us and is like, I'm gonna kill you. Oh! I didn't say yes! Alright, I have a feeling you're not gonna take no for an answer anyway. Another astute observation. Thank you for making this so easy, Mr. Sumino. Believe me, you made the right choice. My dear sister is a lot of things, but fighter is not one of them. If one of us has to get our hands dirty, it should be me. Anyone can see that. Okay. Just as long as you hold up your end of the deal. I've already given you my word. Do I look like a liar to you? Yes, that's why I mentioned it. By the way, what if I can't persuade her? What will you do then? Tut. Such a negative attitude. It'll become you, Mr. Sumino. If that doesn't happen though, maybe I'll just break down the door to the defense room and end the war that way. What? So long as my dear sister can live the rest of her life in peace and safety, I don't care what happens to humanity or the planet. If I judge that this war is putting her in undue danger, I won't hesitate to end it by any means necessary. He must said all this with the same placid smile on his face that he always wore. If I didn't know better, I might have thought he was joking. I didn't know better though. Behind that smile, he was dead serious. He would gladly doom humanity if it meant keeping his sister safe. She really is his entire world. Now that's settled, you should get to work. If we can't talk her around by the time Mr. Yakushiji recovers, it will only complicate matters. And remind me whose fault is that? Guilty as charged. Well, good luck. Ima waved nonchalantly and sauntered out of the room, looking like he didn't have a care in the world. So it turns out I'll be trying to convince Kaku, not Ima. I don't like it, but Ima hasn't given me a lot of choice. He's not going to budge on this, I can tell. And honestly, he does have a point about Kaku not being much of a fighter. I'll have to act like I've accepted her request, then turn it around on her when she's opened up to me. Kind of a rotten thing to do, but it's for the greater good. I'll start by asking the others about her. Okay. How's it going, Mr. Sumino? Please be careful not to let on to my dear sister that you're trying to convince her and not me. I understand, but I need your help too. Your brother and sister, you must have some info about her you can share, right? I'd rather not let a single soul know any private details about my darling sister, but I suppose I have no choice this time. What would you like to know? Well, do you know anything about what she wants right now? Well, that would undeniably be a motorcycle, or more precisely, a scooter. A scooter? Our father was a detective. He often rode a scooter to work, an old-fashioned one. That made her want one as well. This is the first I've heard about your father being a detective. Well, he and our mother both passed away from a traffic accident when we were in elementary school. In spite of that, my dear sister has always admired our father's detective work. Ever since our parents died, it's been just the two of us. We ate whatever we could to survive. We begged and even dumpster dived. I've done so many foul things for the sake of money. Weren't there any other adults who could have taken care of you? Of course, we had relatives that said they'd take care of us. But let's just say we've seen no shortage of the dark side of adults like that. What? So I decided never to trust anyone. So long as I had my dear sister, that was enough for me. I don't want my dear sisters to see how foul this world truly is. I'm the only one who needs to bear that shame. I'll do whatever it takes for her sake, even if it means licking a stranger's boots. So that's the reason for his strange attachment to Kako. And you, Mr. Sumino, have been tasked with convincing my dear sister not to fight. Please take this assignment seriously. Ima had a lot of good info to offer. So Kako wants an old-fashioned scooter, huh? I'll have to remember that. Hi, Soluk. Hi, King. Any mods in chat? Can I get a shout out for Soluk? It's kind of funny, Soluk, because I replied to a post and I actually tried to tag your Twitter, but then I forgot your entire handle is not just Soluk, it's SolukVT. Oh my god, you were playing Super Vibe recently. When is your next stream, King? Takamaru, are you okay out here with that injury? This little scrape's nothing. Kaku apologized for it, you know. She ain't so bad. It's that asshole brother of hers that's the problem. Yeah, it seems like she's getting tired of putting up with him, too. I thought she was pretty badass speaking up about how she wants to fight, but that shit stain just had to go screw it up. Hey, calm down. You'll make the wound worse if you get worked up. By the way, do you know anything about Kako? I'm trying to learn more about her. Let's see. When I was screwing around with my ride, she came to talk with me. She said she wanted to try driving it, but I shot her down. Can't you do that without a license? Oh, you're surprisingly upstanding about that kind of thing. Damn right I am. It's against the law. Oh yeah, that reminds me. You want this thing? Bicycle? Where'd you find this? Out in the ruins. It's worn to shit, but still usable. Bikes ain't so bad, you know. I patrolled the turf on one until got my license. Thanks, I'll take it. Sure, do what you want with it. Smack people with it, cuddle it. Sorry, think I opened the wound a little. Gonna go back to my room and rest. Takamaru doesn't seem like he's recovering very well, but maybe I can use this bike for something. Sounds good. Hi, Tommy. How's it going, Tommy? Thank you for the check-in. Hello, game dev. Want to know about Kako? I've only been able to talk to her a little every now and then. Anything you can tell me is fine. Well, whenever I'm tinkering with cars in here, she always has a sparkle in her eyes. She's really enthusiastic when she asks me about bikes and driving techniques. I think she's into that stuff. I see. Thanks. That helps a lot. It's nothing. Don't mention it. Here, by the way, check this out. It's a prototype I just finished. Custom-made motorcycle engine. Pretty sweet, right? I overhauled it in my spare time to relax. I tuned it up so much, it's gonna give a real smooth ride from now on. To be honest, I can't tell what's so special about it, but I'm glad you're so happy with the results. Yep. I'm really proud of this one. But this is only a prototype of something Takamaru asked me to do, so I've still got plenty more to work on. Motorcycle engine, huh? Hey, Tsubasa, do you think I could have that prototype? It's fine with me, but does that mean you're building something, Takumi? Maybe. I don't know if it'll work yet, though. What is he thinking? It's for the engine, and the info about Kako, too. It really helps. Yay! Howdy, King. How was your week? Oh my god, there's so many people to talk to. Hello, Shoma. Info about Kako? I'm sorry, but I don't really talk to Kako very often. I wouldn't want her to catch any airborne particles from a pessimistic fungus like me. Have you interacted with her at all? And though, come to think of it, when I was starting Takamaru's super intense to hell and back training regimen, Kako did drop in on us. Before she could say anything, Ima showed up and took her back to his room. Maybe she wanted to train with you? She does seem pretty enthusiastic about joining the fight. You think so? I thought for sure she came to observe a social oddity on the verge of death, dripping with sweat and snot. I'm still curious about what that training involved. Wrong voice. No one could have expected as dramatic a transformation as yours. Oh, if that's the case, maybe you like this. I'm tired for what? Part of the training was having me run while pulling a tire. If you're interested, feel free to use it yourself, Takumi. Don't worry, I'm fully disinfecting it. My inferiority spores aren't on it anymore. Oh, okay, thanks. I don't plan on doing any training, but maybe I can use this for something. Might as well hold on to it. Are we making a bike? Are we actually making a bike? Actually insane. Or can I get me a Shoma frog? That's what I'm saying. I actually like the hat a lot. Tyler, I just got back from work event at Dave and Buster's. Oh my god, how was Dave and Buster's? What machines did you play with? And dinner with fam? What was for dinner? Welcome back home. Did you get the note I wrote you? The one about convincing Ima? Oh good, you did get it. I wrote it so I could ask for your help without my dear brother finding out. I'm sorry to trouble you. So what do you think? Will you be able to convince him? I'm still getting all the information I can first. Really? Thank you, Takumi. But are you sure about this? He seems dead set on not letting you fight. Whatever, he's always treating me like a child, telling me sister dearest this and sister dearest that. And after what he did to Takamaru, he did cross the line there, it's true. Went to crazy levels to protect you. He's always been like that. He probably will be until the day I die, but I can't live like this. So what would you want to do if you could live your own life? I want to be a detective. Girl, I want to be a detective too. In the next couple of months, I think I will become a detective. Foreshadowing. Yes, just like the person I've always admired, but never mind about me. I'm counting on you, Takumi. Please convince my brother somehow. If I press her any further, she might get suspicious. So Kako wants her independence so she can become a detective. But is that the only reason? I mostly played those coin games where you drop coins to push more coins. Oh! You ate Chinese food. Oh! That sounds so delicious. I hope you have a full belly. Old-fashioned scooter. Alright, it's finished. Now I just have to give it to Kako and hope it helps convince her. How'd it go, Takumi? Were you able to convince my brother? Huh? You're giving me this scooter? It's the same model as the one my father rode. Wow, this is amazing. It's like he's here with me again. I've always wanted a bike like this. Thank you, Takumi. Kako had tears of joy in her eyes. She was undoubtedly thinking about her father. She's bearing her soul like an innocent child. This is my chance to convince her. Kako, to tell the truth, there's something you and I needed to talk about. You need to talk? Is it about you wanting to ride the scooter too? No, it's not that. It's about Ima. I'm sorry, but I can't help you convince him. But why? You said you'd help me. Because I see things the same way he does. You really aren't meant for the battlefield, Kako. What? Why is every single man telling her she's not fit for battle? Oh my god, hi, Ira. Irabu. It is a late night stream. I'm probably gonna stream next 20 minutes, maybe? I'm trying to get through this part and then get to before a battle happens. How could you, Takumi? Your gifts made me so happy.
But you only brought it here at my brother's suggestion to convince me.
That's right. Oh, okay.
That's exactly right.
That's so cruel. I don't know. Okay, let's retry it. I hate this.
But you only brought
It's not like that. Okay. Sorry. Honestly, I don't know what the right answer is anymore. It's just that I agree you'd be better off not fighting. How can you say that, Takumi? Please hear me out. Ima's worried about you. He doesn't want the person he cares about most to be in danger. And I understand how he feels, that's why. But you're forcing me not to fight. It's always been this way. He's always held me back, intervening and telling me it's for your own good, sister dearest. He won't even call me by my name. He only worries about himself.
He just controls me however he sees fit.
You're wrong. I hate this.
You're wrong, Kako.
How can you say that? Because Ima told me he'd fight in your place. That's why he asked me to come here. So I could convince you to stay out of danger. But you think someone who just wants to control their sister would do something like that? He must care about you with all his heart. You're the only family he has. Brother dearest.
Anyway, that has nothing to do with this.
As what? Okay.
Hey!
It does. Does not. It does. Does not. Let's stop this. It's pointless, right? What? Fuck this shit. What?
He just controls me how I refuse to give in to him. This time, I'll fight a...
Oh, I started again. Okay.
Anyway, it's all just... I'm his only family, but he never discusses things with me. It's just so cruel.
You're as cruel as he is. Oh. Okay.
You're as cruel as he is.
All you've been talking about this whole time has been you. What you feel, what you think, who you want to be. Hearing you go on and on like this, I'm starting to understand how Ima feels. Complaining all the time because things aren't going your way. Don't you think that's childish? Why wouldn't you just grow up? You're wrong, I want to control me just like he does. How could you say that to me? Damn. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay. You're just as cruel as he is.
Controls me. I refuse.
Okay, I understand now.
You're...
Anyway, I'm his
One.
It's just...
Do you really? No, I could never hate him. Big brother.
Do you really, though?
What do you mean? I heard about your past from Ema. It's just been you two ever since your parents passed in that traffic accident, right? Your brother has desperately struggled to protect you since then. He'd literally do anything for you. Sure, he may be overbearing at times, but that just means his bond with you is deeper than anyone or anything else. Your lives have been nothing but pain, but you were able to overcome it together. There's no way you could actually hate Ema. You care about him just as much as he cares about you, Kako. Oh my god, get me out of here.
We put our lives on the line in this war. We could die at any time. I wouldn't want someone I care about getting dragged into it. You lost your parents. You should understand that feeling. So please, don't do anything reckless. Do it for the person who loves you more than anyone in the world.
You know how much you mean to Ema, you need to keep yourself safe for him.
You know how much you mean to Ema. You need to keep yourself safe for him.
Okay, but why does Ema get to fight and she doesn't get to fight? Oh, something about this feels wrong. What?
No, I can't do that.
What? Oh. My dear brother's always putting me first. It's true, and I do appreciate everything he's done for me. But there's another side to this. He means just as much to me as I do to him. That's why I can't just do nothing anymore. I have someone that I want to protect too. If I have to watch my dear brother getting hurt and making everyone his enemy all for my sake, I think my heart might break. I don't want to hold him back. I never have. I just want us to support each other as equals. I'm not trying to rebel against Emo or leave him behind. I want to fight to protect him. I'm doing this because I love him. Right, of course, you have something worth fighting for, just like the rest of us. I understand Kako's feeling all too well. Her desire to fight isn't some passing whim. She's thought everything through, understand the risks, and come to the decision that's right for her. But wait, this isn't how it was supposed to go. I was meant to talk her out of fighting.
Oh, dear. It looks like you failed, Mr. Sumino.
Emo? Seriously, what was all that about? I had such high hopes for you too. Brother dearest. Hold on a minute, Ema. It's true that I couldn't convince Kako to quit, but maybe you should listen to how she feels about it. That's right, It's okay, sister dearest. I heard the whole thing. You did? Yes, I was here the whole time. I wanted to observe and make sure Mr. Sumino did a good job. So you were spying on us? I thought you were going to trust me with this. It's hard for me to trust anyone when it comes to my dear sister's welfare. She's always been stubborn, but I'm still surprised even you couldn't get her to see sense. I guess it goes to show things don't always work the way you want.
I
Wonder if this is how-
This is how it'll feel when you run off and get married someday.
What the? Huh, what do you mean?
Hmm.
You don't need me to say it, do you? We've never really needed words to understand each other. I'm truly proud of you for growing into such a determined young woman, but at the same time, a little sad that you might not need my help so much anymore. Excuse me while I go cry into my pillow. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room. It's getting late, sister dearest. Don't stay up too long. Ima left smiling as usual, except this smile was different. It was tinged with a kind of resignation, maybe even loneliness. Did he just give you his approval? I'm not sure. I've never seen him act like that before. Kako was clearly worried about her brother, and since we didn't have any more to talk about, I took my leave. As for me, I went back to my room. Honk shoo, honk shoo, honk shoo, honk shoo. I want to fight guys. It's fine. If I had to sum up what happened today, I failed to persuade Kako to stay on the sidelines, but she somehow managed to convince Ima how serious she is about all of this. But she's gonna fight with us in the next defensive battle, right? In that case, what will Ima do? I can't imagine he'll let Kako fight alone. Seriously, why do those two have to be such a hassle? Somewhat dissatisfied as I grappled with that notion, I decided to check on them in a few days.
Get preppy, ready?
Done what I can to convince Kako. Now I need to get back to prepping for the next defensive battle. Okay then, how should I spend the day? Oh, Mo. The choice is mine. Let's finish this book. I thought we would level up our gym stuff, but we still haven't. Quite interesting indeed, actually. Yeah. Let's read the gym book, I guess. The most popular sports in the Tokyo residential complex would have to be futsal. Being a sport that can be enjoyed on a compact court is perfect for the complex, where space is at a premium. Children kick the ball in parking lots or in parks, dreaming of one day representing their city. Meanwhile, soccer, which futsal is based on, loses players every year. That's because it's hard to find the space to play soccer. As the Tokyo residential complex continues to develop, sports that require a larger amount of space are forced to be set aside. Old world sports such as baseball, soccer, and rugby are currently on life support. Never knew soccer used to be popular. I guess culture really does change. Yes! Nice. Okay, and we'll go here. Put them up. Okay. And then Choshika. Is the other girl not awake still? That's why I'm wondering. What's the next thing I'll have to learn? I need more BP, actually. Do I go out adventuring? If they give me free time tomorrow, I'll probably do that. In the meanwhile, actually, linguistics to 3. I don't mind spending some time with Shoma. That might be fun. Let's do that. In the boys' bathroom. Why is his face like that? Huff huff. Why are you so out of breath? Are you feeling okay? Yeah, I was just cleaning the bathroom. I was finding a stubborn stain and I ended up completely drenched in sweat. Have you been the one cleaning the bathrooms? Yeah, cleaning toilets is a job for nobody, so I figured it only makes sense that I do it as someone at the absolute bottom layer of society. Come on, that's not right. We should all pitch in. It's okay. This is the only way I'll be any use to you. Besides, the bathroom is a fitting place for a turd like me to end my days. I made a vow to myself to help out with cleaning the bathroom starting today. Experience unlocked. The keyword clean. Bum.
You will then.
Good night. Another day gone. 8:55. Whoa, we're good at progress.
Adam troops, time. Get ready for prepare to spend.
Why does he look like that?
Be ready to-
Oh. Warren, what should I do today? Oh shit. Okay. I made the decision, guys. I want to explore outside of the where we are. I should probably go out into the outside world today. The outside world. But I wonder if I should do that next episode. Next episode. Next stream. What a guess. Oh, wrong area though. I don't know how long it'll take. We can at least start it. Let me save first of all. Can never be too safe. Okay, we need more of the rock stuff. BP and machines. This is count as machine. We don't really need the textile stuff. BP and minerals, yes. Oh my god, wait. Does that mean we're gonna have 2 more people that we can add to our roster? That's interesting. Texture, minerals, and machines. Let's do this. It's kind of interesting roster, but... Okay. Oh, nope. Actually, I don't know. If we do a simple exploration? Nah, let's head out ourselves.
Let us depart.
I don't know if it's better. I wish I kind of knew. I kind of want to look it up, but I also don't want to get spoiled while I look it up. Level 4. Level 2. I want to go north here. Mm-hmm.
Good to go.
Oh, this move is sick. What? If I had a good side angle on one of them, this would be even cooler, but...
Leave it to me.
Ooh, what is this?
Banzai!
Oh, shoot!
2 arms!
Was this always her move?
Flash! I've got you!
Nice.
You are.
Let's do this.
I'll take care of this. Stun!
Ready when you are. Take.
Done.
I'll take that.
Polyester. What's this next area? Ooh. Continue. Wha-
Here's what I found.
have a question. Oh shit. Where are we? Oh, okay. Oh my god. I almost
That's what I found.
shit my pants. Loki. Let's see. Okay. Why does it look like that?
Leave it to me. Banzai!
Fuck,
Let's go.
I hate those guys so bad.
I'm taking the wheel. Don't try to stop me.
Say when.
Mm.
Got it.
I got this.
2 arms! Nen Nen!
Nen nen.
Burned out!
My turn. Take that. All right. Ready when you are.
Oh, that's great. I hate. No, no. Hmm.
Kneel before me. I'm good whenever.
Here we go. Yeah.
We should be fine. How bad can they be?
Damn it.
Ow!
Ah!
I'll take care of this.
Good to go. Take this! Ready when you are. Here!
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Out of the way! We did! Ready when you are. Watch out!
Here we go. Ha!
Nice. Nice. Oh,
I'll take that.
oh, it's the freaking plan thing. What is this? Level 3? Nice.
Here's what I found.
That's big. 5 damage isn't that bad. Let's save though. One, two, three, four. What is over here exactly? What's the star thing over here? I don't think I've seen it before. Where is it? I saw it just now. How do I get there? I have to go leftwards? Yeah, let's go left then. Hmm. That's not good. Let's see how this goes. This game has multiple endings, right? Yeah, it should have like 100 endings, I think. But I don't know
I'm not done yet.
how this will go. My dude is
That all you
struggling.
got?
I'm taking the wheel. Take this.
Low key, my girl Kyoka is gonna have to carry a little bit. Which I think we can do it. This is pretty good, actually.
Apologies.
My turn at last.
Actually,
It's all right.
it's alright.
That's it.
As long as this guy doesn't target Takumi, it should be fine. Hahaha. Sarma.
Watch and learn.
100 endings is crazy for how lengthy it is. No, I know.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. You've left your
I'm excited to see what kind of endings it has, though. We should be good.
Let us begin.
Flash. Nice.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna save because I don't want Takumi to die. And it would really suck. What? 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 Oh, nice. Okay, where is the star thing again? I think it's up here somewhere. I just want to see what the star space is. I'm so scared. I keep on saving. Oh, come on. Wait, what?
What a fascinating find.
Oh, oh, Shibar. That's what it is. Okay, let's save. Hmm. Anyways, where's my latest save? I think it was this one. Let's just leave. I think we got a lot of material. And exploration.
This should
Yep.
work.
Just go with me. Nice. I wish I could have gotten more rock material though. That's the only thing I need more of. character.
Well then.
I don't think I got any BP from that though. I don't see Ima or Kako at all today. Just what are those two up to? Of course it's now. The alarm. Last time it was just Moko, but is it a real attack this time? Okay. I want to save this for next time. Next stream. I think we did a lot of stuff today. And it's getting close to bedtime. Aniplex. I am gonna go to sleep. But I hope you guys have a nice, wonderful rest of your night. Thank you guys for staying around. I appreciate it. I don't know if there's anyone I can raid. I feel like I should raid someone because Alpa sent such a lovely raid over. Let me see if there's anyone. Meow 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 meow. Let us raid. Nuku kayo. Raid. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming out, Chiaki. I know it's so late for you. I know you said you were just awake, but oh, I love Echo a lot, so I'm going to rate them. I actually really I'm like a huge fan of their art and everything, so I'm gonna rate Echo. I think she is in a Played Up collab. But I hope you guys enjoy your stay. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you guys possibly tomorrow, but if not, probably on Monday or Tuesday. Yeah. I'll post a schedule soon. Thank you guys. Sleep well, everyone. Good night. Good night.